So sensitive today. Hmm. Big mad today, it seems. Guys having a rough time? Megan Raid. Hi, Megan. No, they don't have a warning. I put that on there myself, Fonzie. I put that on there because this is technically like copy paste. So I put that on there for further protection in case that's what they were reporting on. Because there being a bunch of big babies today. Oh, the snowflakes. Baller raid. I like individual raids. I think that you can absolutely do that. Crybabies. Monty raid. Yeah, I rated myself. You guys make sure we're doing all the good things so that we can keep trying to have conversations and keep the live up. So go ahead and boost that. And then I can bring my backup up and we can do that. They claim to be they just did they're like, "Oh, we're raiding? Okay, I'm part of that raid too." I swear I am. Kinda love that, actually. I do have a backup. I need to get it to 1,000 followers. When I bring it up, Bryant, I would love it if you would follow that. We are really close. I've got I think it's 60 more people, and then I will have 1,000 on that account. So that'd be great. No, it's not over baloney because yeah, he's president until 2028, but the midterms exist, right? He's not meant to have solo power. He's meant to have checks and balances. And so, Swarovski, I put that there on purpose, I promise. The AI is just for the copy paste. All right, guys, there's my backup account. If you're not following that, please do so. We have at least 100 Republicans now. Well, yeah, because what are they going to do? Go on record and vote no? That's going to go real well for them in the midterms, isn't it? All politicians are crooked, both sides. Not in the same way. Like, I can say that I'm not a Democrat, for one. I'm not saying, but I'm not saying that they're not crooked. I'm saying this isn't not in the same way that the open fucking corruption that we see from this administration, and I don't know why that makes it okay. Also Reynolds. Yeah, Reynolds, I was flagged because you guys are a bunch of sensitive ass snowflakes. Also, nobody thank you, Leah. That's beautiful. Nobody I'm not accusing Trump directly. I'm saying at the very least Trump knew and didn't do anything about it. Didn't do anything about it. Arctic Frost? You mean the fact that they legally subpoenaed their phone records? Yeah, I don't care. Maybe they shouldn't have been talking about possibly overturning an free and fair election. Maybe that would have been a good idea to not do. All right. Thank you for being patient, Jake. I appreciate you. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing well. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
20. I'm from New York.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Uh, I haven't been given a reason not to, and I think the Democrats are evil. The ones in
How are the
government, anyway.
Democrats evil?
Yeah. So when they persecute the right and people on the Republican Party, that's pretty evil to me. Trying to throw them in prison
For
for
crimes?
well, actual crimes or fake made up crimes.
Oh, prove they're fake and made up.
Yeah. So trying to throw the book at President Trump for stuff he didn't do.
Oh, he's a 34 count convicted felon. That was the
Yeah, he
jury, not
is.
the Democrats.
Correct.
Okay.
In a 90% Democrat district, might I add.
Oh, are his lawyers allowed to help choose with juries or
Yeah,
no?
they sure are.
Okay. So they had two Trump voters on that jury.
Oh, great. Okay,
Cool.
cool. So again, right? This still, I mean, that whole case itself is just a laughable joke
Why?
because he, well, for one, there is no, the the predicate crime being election interference. He didn't interfere with anything.
They didn't have to define what the predicate crime was.
I'm aware, but that was one of the three options.
Right. They didn't have
Second
to
one
define it.
was
So you're
what?
choosing one doesn't make any sense because they didn't have to define it.
Sure, then the other two, right? The tax evasion or tax, and then the third one.
It doesn't matter. The point is that he was doing a crime in furtherance of another crime.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And my contention is that there was no other crime.
I don't care. Here's my thing, guys. I don't care about your opinion and your contention because the jury unanimously found him guilty on all 34 counts.
So then why would you tell me to prove they were fake and made up, and then when I get into it, you say that?
Because you have no counter proof to that other than, well, my contention, meaning I disagree with this, has nothing to do with the factual evidence that got the jury to find him guilty.
Mm-hmm. So we haven't even gotten into it yet. So how would you know that?
What's your counter evidence?
I mean, yeah, sure. So paying off a corn star is not illegal,
Correct.
right? And an NDA is legal. Trump wasn't in control of his businesses. They were in a trust when he paid Michael Cohen back from his personal bank account.
So he didn't do it? He didn't pay it?
He paid with his own money, his personal money.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He paid Michael Cohen with his personal money.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said.
In direction of Michael Cohen paying Stormy Daniels off so that the American people didn't find out he paid off a corn star.
All of that is legal?
Apparently not.
Oh, apparently not, right, yeah. So paying off your lawyer with your own money, who legally entered into a non-disclosure agreement with Stormy Daniels, is legal. And then they admitted personal checks into evidence. Also, let's talk a little bit about Michael Cohen.
Not with campaign money. If you're paying him for lawyers' fees, he's not performing. That's not legal.
Well, so he was charged with falsifying business records. There were no business records that he falsified.
Get checks. Yeah, he did.
Those were his own personal checks, not a business record. I don't know.
He falsified what he was paying for.
That wasn't
falsifying business records.
Oh, okay. So I guess Donald Trump, the human being, is a business. Okay.
So, well, my thing is you're saying he wasn't in control of his business, so then he was feckless and he didn't know what was going on with his money?
Well, yeah, his business was in a trust.
So then why the fuck would you vote for him for president again if he's so feckless he didn't even know what was going on with his own money?
Because when you're president the first time and your business is in a trust, you can't oversee it.
That.
No, the money was paid back afterwards. You might want to look that up.
Again, that still makes him feckless that he didn't know what was going on with his money.
That's even worse. That means that he was president and didn't know what was going on with the businesses that he was supposed to not be
how's he
part
keep
of.
track of the country if he can't even keep track of his business?
That's exactly how it's supposed to work. When you're president, you can't operate a
Then
business.
why is he signing off on stuff for a business he knows nothing about?
He wasn't. He signed his own
it's his
personal
signature.
checks. Yeah, on the checks that came from his
He
personal
didn't know where they
bank
were
account.
going? And what
Personal
for?
checks? He's allowed to manage his own checking
Checks,
account.
invoices.
Yes.
And he didn't know where they were going.
No, he paid Michael Cohen back with personal checks.
And
That's not a business record.
It is a business record because his lawyer is his part of his business. It's his business lawyer.
It's
his legal
personal
expenses
lawyer.
for
No,
his
no, no,
business.
no, 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 no. Michael Cohen is his personal attorney, or was at the time. How are you going to sit here and tell me that he wasn't?
Did he know? So did he know what he was paying for or not?
Well, probably. He paid Michael Cohen back.
So he knew what he was paying for.
So he didn't know what was going on with his business, but these were personal checks, so it didn't have anything to do with his business. So he
Correct.
Doesn't know what is knowing anything about his business. Like, I don't.
Because the crime was
Like, you're
falsifying
twisting
business
so
records.
many.
No.
So many pretzels.
I'm not. The crime was falsifying business records, and we're talking about personal checks. They're different. They're not business records. Also, Michael
He's paying
Cohen
from his trust. That's his business.
He's paying from his trust. That was proven in court?
That's his business.
Was that proven in court?
Invoice from
Yeah.
Michael Cohen marked as a record of the Donald Trump revocable trust.
Mm-hmm. Where was that proven in court? Do you have a document?
From the fucking records. I have to go search and find the fucking records because it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. So
did you read them? So because you didn't know that was from a trust, right?
it was his personal bank account.
It was 11 invoices from his trust.
I would like to see the checks from his personal. No, you go find the checks. That's your claim. Is that it's from a personal bank account? You go find that.
So I have to keep proving to people that they persecuted him. Hold on.
He didn't persecute anybody. He was found guilty.
He signed off on 11. He put his signature 11 times on invoices, 11 times on checks, and 12 times on ledgers.
Each check was processed by the Trump Organization and illegally disguised as a payment for legal services rendered pursuant to a non-existent retainer agreement. So his business.
Check and check stub. Donald
It's
J.
never
Trump
proven
rep-
like in court. Actually,
It
All
was
of this-
because
what?
he was found guilty 34 fucking times.
show
It
me the
was.
court documents and the testimony and the evidence entered into the record that prove that.
Did you not read the record? Did you not?
It wasn't there.
Did you not read the jury documents where he was found guilty of that? 34.
You're reading
fucking
an
times?
article and it's telling you.
No, I'm not. I have
Oh, so you're
People's
reading from the
Evidence
actual-
35 from Alvin Bragg up right now.
Oh, right, yeah, Alvin Bragg, right. So the allegation from the prosecutor.
It is the paper. It is the evidence. It's not Alvin Bragg speaking. This is his paper where it is from Trump.org. So it was his business. Pretzel yourself harder, buddy.
So I'm talking about the check, not a ledger entry that he didn't make.
There were checks from Trump. They went through Trump organization. That's his business.
So if he was operating a business while president, why didn't they get him on that?
He's doing that right now, and they're not getting him on that.
Okay, well, that didn't really answer my question. You should try again.
Why didn't they get him on that? Because that
Yeah.
would have to go through Congress. Alvin Bragg could not get him for violating the emoluments clause. That would have to be Congress who would do that.
So so they impeached him twice already. They couldn't try
Yeah,
to
on
maybe
what?
impeach him on that. Stuff with Ukraine and then stuff with the 2020 E-word. Why couldn't they get him on that?
They could
How
have.
come the
They
FTC
just probably
left
chose
this
not to
alone?
because of the amount of shit that they already had on him.
Right. I'm sure that's why.
Hey, by the way, as you pretzel yourself, Lanati says to leave New York and fuck off. Read the case. Read the documentation. It proves that he set it up through his organization. Hi, Blue.
Hello. I don't
Wild.
understand why people simp for a billionaire.
I didn't run Capitalism Got You. I was paid 10 from Lanati to get rid of you. Capitalism. You can come back tomorrow and pretzel yourself again. I will find the full case and have that ready for you. Guys, 217 of you in here. Let's get those likes up. I appreciate it so much. Naquan is in there because his New York was probably going off.
Time for him to repeat what we said.
Hi, Naquan. Oh, Naquan got.
Yeah, I'm a real New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a real New Yorker. We also can look at the invoices that Michael Cohen sent to him. There was also another invoice for what was it?
Clean your camera.
God damn it, leave me
He
alone.
just needs to focus. It's all.
You didn't have to clean so hard you swiped out.
All right, there we go. I think. No, I gotta clean my tablet.
Probably.
Yeah, I probably gotta clean my
There
tablet.
we go.
But we can also
there we
look
go.
at the invoices that Michael Cohen sent to him. One was for computer tech, I believe it was as well. Tell me what the fuck Michael Cohen's know about computer tech.
And the DJT Rev is DJT Revocable Trust.
Yeah, it was 3 of those.
It looks
It-
like
it
there was
was
a
3 of
total of
those.
11 checks from his from Trump.org.
These was and it say paid. If you didn't know what paid mean, that means he sent the money from these accounts to there. Also, to the slap nuts that's in here, that law was never changed. Y'all might want to look up the penal code that he was charged with and see the amount of people that was actually locked up under that penal code.
It
Most
also
people
has been
did
in
time.
effect since like 80 something, I think. if not
Yeah,
more.
New York just since we got a better governor and Cuomo got the fuck up out of here, we actually had people that was prosecuting these motherfuckers that was doing shit like this. Literally since 2015, 16, 9,600 people have been charged and convicted of this crime, and about 60% of them actually did time and are still doing time. I'm a real New Yorker. I actually know this stuff.
He's never read anything about this case. He just likes Trump and glazes Trump And so he thinks that's enough. Wild. Okay, bye, Naquan. I love you.
All right, love y'all. L Blue.
Oh, why are you always gonna say something right at the end?
He was about to say L Blue. It's fine.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, let's do that. Nope. We lost
Sorosky, I
Wallet.
will mute you.
They don't believe
Yeah,
it's
Chris, I
polling law
can't
that
mute
New
you.
York has. Chris, y'all are. Oh goodness. Okay, Matt, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
All right. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 62 and I live in California.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I believe he was the best candidate. I believe that
That's why you voted for him. That's fine.
Well,
why are you?
ma'am, why in 9 months?
That's not my question. I don't care why you voted for him. I'm asking why you're supporting him now.
Doing a great job.
With what?
Look at the bill he signed yesterday. Did you watch that
He
last
didn't
night?
do that.
He didn't do that?
No.
No, the Dems did?
No, they
The Dems
both
that
did.
were holding it hostage did?
Sure. They both did that. They both shut the government down. That's
Did you
fine.
donate food to the food banks?
Yeah, I did actually. There's a lady right across the street from me who has a bin that she holds out and she collects and goes to and takes it down. for
Do
the
you do it
neighborhood.
regularly or did you just
Weird.
do
I
it?
also receive SNAP benefits, K-Matt, so I was without my
Oh,
SNAP
that's
benefits
where
that
the
entire
anger
time.
comes
Hey,
from.
Matt,
Okay,
why
I
are
get
you
it now.
pivoting? Why are you pivoting from the conversation?
she's-
I get it.
He's not gonna
All
pick
the
me, babe.
people that are on here bitching
Hey,
about
Matt.
Trump are
Hey,
angry
Matt.
about the SNAP
Hey,
benefits,
Matt.
No,
and it's your
no.
government,
I would have
your
Hey, Matt,
Dems.
I would have rather them held out. I would have figured it out. Me and my family would have figured it out, and I would have rather them held out. They didn't, and that's fine because the Republicans were giving people the choice of either die from no health care or die from no food. Those were the choices they were giving. Why would
How much
Donald
is your
Trump?
health care?
Why didn't Donald Trump?
Hey, Matt.
I'm on Medicaid, yes. Why would
Yes.
Donald
So
Trump?
you're
Of
not-
course
you're
I
not
am. I
worried
know,
about
I
how
know,
much-
I know. Of course I am. Lazy
You're
liberal
not
who
worried
gets all
about
the
how much you
handouts
have
from
to
my own
pay.
tax money that I pay and my husband pays into the tax system. It's JG Wentworth. It's my money and I need it now. Why was Donald Trump not reaching in and using the contingency funds that he could use to fund SNAP in the interim and have Republicans negotiate? Why wasn't he doing that? K-Mad?
Like he did last time.
So you don't have to worry about paying those expensive fees, do you?
I do. I pay taxes, so I absolutely do.
Oh, come on, lady.
Oh,
God.
come on, lady. I pay taxes.
Wah.
I'm not crying. You are
It's
right.
time to grow up,
You're the one,
sister.
you're the only one
Get
crying up here,
life.
K-Matt.
I pay taxes.
K-Mad, I'm curious. Why are you a woman hating on other women right now?
Maybe they'll pick her. I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm always just curious when another woman comes up and throws that kind of shade. It just does honestly confuse me. Why are you hating on other women?
I'm hating on
Can you
people that are
explain
feeling.
that?
I'm hating on people that are feeling sorry for themselves for no reason because they're
Not.
not getting their handouts.
I'm literally not.
Oh, okay.
Did I complain about not getting my SNAP once in this
Sorry.
conversation? I did not.
Yeah.
You're complaining about
I'll
Trump.
help you out, K-Mad.
Yes.
I'll help you out, K-Mad. I actually directly benefit from the one big beautiful bill that Donald Trump signed into law. I also make over $100,000 a year.
Well,
I do not receive
congratulations.
SNAP benefits. I pay my own health insurance, right? And all of these good things, right? So no, I just wanted to lay it down because you feel like we're all just. You specifically said that Monica is apparently crying, in your opinion, because she didn't get her SNAP benefits. I just wanted to make it very clear that I directly benefit from shit that Donald Trump has done, and I still do not think that he is a fit president to be holding that office. And I think I also, well, shouldn't say think, I know for a fact that his whole goal is cruelty. So now what do you say to me?
You know his whole goal is cruelty.
Yes, he does not care about the
Yes,
American
ma'am.
people.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What policy does he have that has been beneficial to the American people as a whole?
He has been in office for 11 months now.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
caused
almost a
chaos
year.
in our entire
10.
system. So that's not the
Because of
question
you
I asked you.
guys.
Math.
What
10
policy?
months, you can't math.
Right.
He
what
put it-
policy?
He put
What
abortion back in the states. How's that?
He did
gave
not
it
do
back
that. The
to
Ma'am,
Supreme Court did
can you
that.
answer my question? Can you actually directly answer
He
anything that I
defunct
said?
the education program, which my
How is
daughter
that
who's
beneficial?
Defunct.
because my daughter
Defunct.
who's because it should be the
Defunct.
state's responsibility.
What is?
All that money that was going to that
What
education
money?
department in
What did
Washington.
the Department of Education do?
sits in their asses and tells teachers
What
what
are
to
they
do.
No.
No.
Do you think that the Department of Education does curriculum by chance?
No, the states do their own curriculum.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the Department of Education supposed to do that they're not doing now?
Supposed to fund things, but
Like what?
My daughter, who's a teacher, buys all her own supplies. So there you go.
That's state. That's not federal.
So what do they do then? Tell me what they
They
do.
fund IEPs and 504s for children for states that don't have the funding to be able to do that, so that the kids can go to school and have tools for themselves. That's what they're supposed to do.
They didn't have IEPs when I was a kid.
So no.
Yeah, I know. They just said you give your kid too much sugar and told you to fuck off. Good, congratulations, Grandma. We've gotten better now.
We already know. You already said you're 60. The Department of Education wasn't around when you were a child. Good job.
So KMed, they didn't have cell phones when you were a kid either. Should we not have cell phones?
No, probably not. Kids are on them all the time. It's ridiculous.
Radios are a
I wasn't
fad,
even
Blue.
talking-
Radios are just a fad.
Yeah, and when you get your implants, come back and talk to me so you can get your food benefits, and then we'll talk.
Implants?
Yeah, we'll read the
So,
Bible.
K-Matt, I still want to know. You still haven't
You're
answered my
talking
question
about
why
you're talking
are
about
you?
the Bible right now. You
I
fucking
am.
clown.
I don't know what
You're a
she's trying to
clown.
talk about. So why are you hating women? Can you explain that to me? I'm still waiting for an answer. Why are you a woman hating other women?
Ma'am, I don't
Why?
hate other women. Why are you
Why?
putting words
You
in
are.
my mouth?
You are literally putting women down. You literally were putting Monica down, which is why I requested, because you are literally putting her down. You're putting women across the country down with the words and the rhetoric that you're speaking about individuals that are unfortunately having
Can
to
I ask
receive
you a question?
supplemental nutritional assistance
Can you? I
program
ask you a
benefits
question, ma'am.
because
Can I ask you a
jobs
question,
don't pay
ma'am?
enough in the United States of America. No, you cannot. You answer my question
Okay,
first.
then I gotta go.
Okay,
I'm
bye,
telling
bye,
you right
run
now.
away.
Bye.
Run away.
Bye.
Bye.
Run away.
SNAP benefits
Run
should be
away.
temporary.
Run
How
away.
long have you been
Run
on SNAP?
away. Run
About
away.
6 to 8 months.
Run away.
Yeah, so
Run
you should be
away.
coming off of it
Run
soon.
away.
That is
Bye.
temporary.
You said
Bye,
you were running.
Grandma.
Cost of
Bye,
living
Grandma. Bye,
is
Grandma.
increasing, but the wages are not increasing,
Sweetie.
K-Matt. So I'm so sorry that you're
Bye,
mad that I have
Grandma.
to feed my children. Go ahead and leave. You were gonna run, you coward. Go.
Bye, Grandma.
You guys have a good day.
Bye,
Bye.
Grandma.
Bye.
Have the
Bye,
day you
Grandma.
voted for.
Bye, Grandma.
I think
I
it might
This
be
is not an
bingo
airport.
day. It might be
This is
bingo
not an
day. You should probably
airport.
go.
Don't.
You're gonna miss
you
bingo.
take it-
Don't. This is not an airport. Don't announce
don't need
your
to tell us
departure.
you're leaving.
We
Just
don't
leave.
need you to
You
do
said you
that.
were on.
Go.
You
Bye.
said you were done with this.
Exit already. Exit. Drop
those two
down.
down.
It's okay. You can drop.
We'll be taking
Bye.
those-
Bye.
Bye, Karen.
Bye,
You're gonna
Grandma.
take them away.
Bye,
Sure
Grandma.
you are. Mhm.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye.
Yep.
Karen,
Bye.
have the day you voted for. Go. Go
Go.
on,
Bye.
get.
Bye. Bye.
By the
Bye.
mail.
Bye.
I thought you were leaving.
I'm just gonna keep muting
is this,
you. Like,
is this
leave
an Irish
already.
goodbye? Like,
Goddamn.
what's going on?
Is this your kink? Listen, I'm not gonna kink shame, but I'm going to kink judge you. You apparently just like being shamed. I can shame you a little bit more. Grandma,
Do it.
it was, I don't know if you know this, the Department of Education was formed in 1979. If you're 60 years old, you were born in 1965. So it came in at the very end. You probably didn't
63.
need an IEP because you probably should have been on an IEP because you seem like you are mentally deficient. And I am sorry about that. I would never actually say that about another human being, but the way that you speak, you sound like you needed mental assistance at some point in time. So you probably needed to be on an IEP. I'm so sorry that your high school didn't have that program in place yet, because at the time when the Department of Education was formed, IEPs weren't even a consideration because they did not know enough about mental disorders, or not mental disorders, but physical
Well, you said it
and sorry. No, it's not. It's physical and intellectual
Why do they all say they're gonna leave and then they
There's
don't
a-
leave? Also,
Yeah, I'm
James.
walking, so now I'm running out of breath. But
James said
somebody-
to report for bullying. She came in talking shit about me. So
yeah, I'm sorry that I'm saying that she's that. What's the word that I'm looking for? Oh, a learning disability. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. They didn't know enough about those back in the 1970s. So I'm sorry if that's what you think that you had and why you needed an IEP. I assume you actually just needed an IEP for your foul mouth. But you don't seem to know how to leave, so I'm just gonna help you out here.
there we go. By the way, I did it myself. Since I don't need to get an implant, I just put the mark of the beast myself. And so it's fine. Hail Satan. I've read my book. You haven't. I keep it right here. Everybody knows. I have a sound bite of myself now because of it. I read my book and you don't. Also, somebody named Titan in the chat way earlier said that's because I'm paid by the DNC. I am DNC warrior. Thank you for the 10 for lunch on me today. I love you. Thank you to the DNC for paying me.
Also, Dyer, get your little bitch baby ass up here.
Never do. Like, you want to come up and talk shit? You want to talk shit about me personally? I didn't complain about not losing my SNAP. Like, the only time I've complained about losing my SNAP benefits on here was the big beautiful bill and how it was going to take away from people. But then I looked into it, and my household would still be getting SNAP benefits. It just might be at a lower rate. But that was with the big beautiful bill, not anything. Did I see the video I was tagged in? Which one? Because I was tagged in a video yesterday that I have to make a video about. I probably got a new one now. Grandma's going to start yelling. Yeah, the majority of SNAP recipients are MAGA. Like, what? Oh, no.
Like I said, by MTG. I just don't get these people.
Do you have a new video now, or is it the one from yesterday?
I
Hi,
don't know.
Vicky.
Hey, Ari, I don't know if it's a new one, but it's that guy who like immediately popped up on your panel and started crashing out and had like the screenshot about
Oh, yeah. No, I've got
immigrants.
all the clips that I'm going to make
Yeah,
into a video today
yeah.
because
Well,
he can't read.
yeah, exactly. I commented on it and like, yeah, it says aliens, but I think
It says
people,
non-citizens.
yeah, people are confusing aliens with like undocumented immigrants.
Hmm.
They're not the same fucking thing.
Yep. I said, prove to me that illegal immigrants are getting SNAP. And he said, look, right here. Yeah, those are non-citizens. But thanks.
You know, there's a study that we did here in the United States where they had a bunch of people watch orange juice being poured from one glass to a smaller glass, and then they were asked if that was more orange juice because visually it looks like more orange juice, and like 30% of people who were in that test were like, yeah, no, that's more orange juice. So like that's like one step above object permanence. So like just keep that in mind, like during these conversations, that you might be talking with a that's more orange juice person.
That's true. Thank you. Thank you.
That's funny. I will say I appreciate the lady that keeps calling into my stream the last couple of nights being like, why are they sending aliens to Mexico?
I
They're
do
from
love
outer
her.
space.
I love her so much. They're covering it up in Roswell. I do love that guest. She's a nice little
Literally.
palate cleanser.
Yeah, I'm just like, everyone's like, she's just trolling. I'm like, I don't care. I need the laugh. I
Yeah,
appreciate the
sometimes
laughs.
have you talked
I need
to these
humor.
people?
The humor is great. Like, just to quote somebody else, like, if you're gonna troll, at least be funny. And at least to me, she's funny.
Right. Like, I will take that.
Small aside. Hey, Chicky.
Chicky, chicky.
Also, sorry I came up here without saying hi to Blue and Monica. Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Hi, Ari.
BR, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
37 in Michigan.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
He hasn't given me a reason not to.
No, so then I would ask you, what policy has he instituted that's been beneficial to the American people as a whole?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say policies, but he was a lot better than Kamala.
Oh, cool. I don't care. He won. Congratulations. So why are you
He
still
did.
supporting him?
I agree with everything he's doing.
Like what?
I'm gonna drop down
Tracking
until he
down.
says something silly.
Like
Well,
what?
I mean, I originally came up here to ask, how do you guys even sit there and have anything to say about taxpayers that you can't feed your fucking kids without us?
I pay taxes. It's my money.
I pay taxes. I don't get SNAP.
Right, because you don't qualify. I qualify even though I pay taxes and my husband pays taxes. Even though we have jobs, it still is not enough. So we have to supplement
It's
income so I can feed my kids. Is that a problem with you?
it's still not enough. So you guys did not plan. You guys just had
Oh, it's our
kids
fault.
without being
Right.
without. Is it
Mhm.
not?
No. Cost of
How is
living
it
keeps
not?
increasing because cost of living keeps increasing, but wages are not increasing.
Okay, where do you work?
Here, TikTok. My husband works a full-time job at a
I
warehouse.
work full time too. I don't
Cool.
qualify for shit.
Do you have a family?
I sure do.
Do you have a wife?
No.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Are they counted in your taxable income on your household?
Yes.
How many kids?
One.
Do you own a home or are you in an apartment?
Own.
How much do you make a year?
Roughly, it just depends. I'd say anywhere from 60 to 80.
Okay, and what state were you in again?
Michigan.
Okay. I don't see. Yeah, so where's the mother of your children?
Across town.
Right. Does she have rights to those kids?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She doesn't file taxes on that child. Who claims the child as a
She
dependent?
doesn't. We flip-flop every other year.
Okay. That's probably why.
She don't qualify either. What do you mean that's probably why?
Right. You're making too much in Michigan. It depends on what Michigan's threshold is for your SNAP.
Well, I just had a problem with you guys having things to say about taxpayers.
I'm not saying anything about taxpayers. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything about taxpayers. I am also a taxpayer.
I think you should be a little bit more grateful instead of crying every day
To
on
myself?
TikTok.
I'm not crying on TikTok. That's the thing. Nobody here is crying on TikTok. I'm trying to critique this man, which you guys can't seem to do. I don't think he's helping the American people in any way.
You weren't even the ones to bring up Snap. That was the Karen that just
Yeah,
left.
I didn't even bring it up.
Yeah, I guess that's when I came in. So
Right.
whatever happened prior to all that.
Yeah, the guest brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
I honestly think the whole welfare system needs a reboot. Everything needs to be readjusted, rechecked, relooked at, whatever.
It is audited very heavily.
Very heavily.
Did you know that
Well, it's not-
15% of our active duty military are on SNAP or on some kind of food assistance?
Yes, I was aware of that.
So it sounds like you have some kind of complaint about people. Like what's the problem with people being on SNAP?
Because people are using it as a way of life instead of assistance.
So
as
the
it was made.
active duty military is using it as a way of life.
No, I didn't say active duty.
Are
Did I?
disabled people using it as a way of life?
No. There
Are
are
veterans
people
using
that
it? Are
there are
the 1.2
exceptions.
million veterans that are on it using it as a way of life?
There are exceptions. I'm talking about the able-bodied people that
The ones that work?
can work. That
The
can
ones that
work,
do
and
work?
choose
SNAP
not
work.
to.
The ones that do work?
And the ones that keep popping out kids left and right and can't afford them, so then it's up to the taxpayers to
How
take
much?
care of them.
How much do you think people are getting in SNAP a month?
It depends. I
It does
personally
depend.
know
You're right.
people.
How much do you think my family of 4 is getting?
Your family of 4,
Mhm.
probably anywhere from $600 to $800 a month.
I was getting $320 a month. There's one grocery trip.
That's $320 more a month than me. So
Right, but I don't have
pay-
that. I don't have that within my check because of our mortgage and our car payment and our car insurance. You realize they ask you all of that information, right? So they
Yes,
ask you
I'm
all
well
of that
aware.
information, and even with that, I'm only getting $320 a month to feed me and my entire family.
only.
Yeah, only. That's not a lot. The fact that you said $600 to $800 is insane. Why would I get $600 to $800? No, it is
Because I know
supplemental
people
income.
that do
It is
get that much.
supplemental income.
Why are you advocating for children to starve?
Yeah, it's weird.
Advocating for children to starve? No, I'm advocating for the whole system to be redone.
Redone how? There's not a lot of fraud in this system.
What do you mean there's not a lot of fraud?
There's
I
not.
can get on Facebook and see
No.
people selling EBT 50 cents on the dollar.
Anecdotal.
But statistically, we know that the percentage of fraud we see from SNAP specifically is from improper payments from the state itself, and then they go and they get that money back.
You know the
Not
world is
from the
bigger than
people.
you know the world is bigger than you, right?
Oh yeah, I'm well aware.
So it's bigger than what you can see from your anecdotal experience. Bigger than just the handful of people that you see on Facebook.
Also, I can
So-
just make a Facebook post and lie too. I'm
My,
sure if I wanted to.
My problem is you said TikTok's your job.
Yes, because I'm a stay-at-home mother. I recently, within this last year, started doing TikTok. Before that, I was just a stay-at-home mom with no income.
Okay, and whose decision was that?
my family is because we could not afford care for my children. And now I don't
Okay,
have a car. We are sharing a car with my brother, his car. I'm using his car because my car is not running and I don't have the money to fix it. Would you like my blood type as well?
no, but
Okay.
these are all problems you have.
There are problems other people have too, and other people have worse problems than I do, right? There are people who the parents are not eating, and so that they're measuring out meals so their children can eat, right? There are people worse off than me. I'm not complaining about it. You're asking me, I'm telling you, but I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying there are reasons why I was a stay-at-home mother, because I would be working to pay for daycare for my kids. I figured I would rather watch my kids than have a stranger do so. Now that my kids are in school, I have had issues with our car. It is not functioning and running for me to be able to get a job so that I can start job. He can take the kids to school. I can pick kids up. Don't have that option right now.
Sounds like a lot of excuses.
Oh, are you going to pay for my car to work?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
So then I'm not
Obviously, we're
making
already
excuses.
paying
This
for
is
your
the.
family to eat, right?
You said what?
I said, obviously, we're already paying for your family to eat,
No,
correct?
I'm paying for it. My husband is paying for it. My mother who works is paying for it. You're not paying for shit, especially not for me, because you're not in Colorado. You're in Michigan. You ain't paying for shit. Okay? My family and everybody I know and myself are working and doing it. You pay $36 a year in SNAP benefits out of your check. That's it. $36 a year. Is that too much for you? To help people feed their kids?
Yeah, if $36 a year is too much for you, maybe you should just make more money.
Yeah, it
know,
sounds
that's
like
what
you
the-
have excuses. If $36 is too much to feed kids.
That's what y'all tell everybody else. Just make more money. So why don't you take your own advice if $36 a year is breaking the bank for you?
And like Mama Max says, SNAP is actually a net benefit because for every dollar that's spent of SNAP, it actually injects more than that into the economy. Or every dollar that's given out in SNAP is spent. I think it's like $1, anywhere from $1.20 to $1.50 into the economy. So it's a benefit. Like, just say you hate people and that you
What
are
do you
into
do
this
with your
rugged
tax returns?
individualism bullshit that the American dream has taught you to do. You're not going to be Jeff Bezos. It's not going to happen.
How is what she does with her tax return your business?
I'm just simply asking.
I don't think that's your business. If $36 a year is too much for
Hey,
you to
she
afford
doesn't
to
need
pay
a
for
man.
to pay
She
for
doesn't need
SNAP,
a man to answer for her. I'm asking her.
I did.
What do you do with your tax
It's not.
returns?
What do I what? My husband makes tax returns. I don't need to explain myself to you because according to the federal government, I am allowed to get SNAP benefits because I don't make enough to supplement income for food for my family. I'm so sorry, Brett, that bothers you that I have to feed my kids. Damn.
what would you do with that $3 a month that you would save from SNAP disappearing, I guess?
Get better audio in his background.
Hey, hey, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? What state you live in again?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Mhm.
So if you complaining about her getting taxes, your state depends on federal taxes more than y'all put in, which means states like mine's take up that slack. So you need to start making more money and paying into your fair share of federal taxes so my state can stop taking care of your state. Your state depending on my tax dollars. Your
It
state
looks
is a
like
welfare state.
in Michigan, you would qualify for SNAP if you make $64,000 or less.
Yeah, I don't qualify.
But
Okay,
you make
none.
more than that.
Yeah, so pay attention to what I just said to you. Your state depends
I
on
heard
federal.
exactly what you said.
Your state depends on federal funding. Tell the people in your state to get off their ass, get a better job, and make better income and start paying y'all fair share.
No, I'm telling the lady that's
No, no,
crying
no.
on TikTok every day.
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you because your state drains my state. Your state drains California. Your state drains other blue states.
And again,
Tell the people in your state to get off their ass.
I wasn't complaining about my SNAP. I didn't
Like
bring
if
up
we're
my
gonna
SNAP.
if we're gonna talk about taxes, which is only about 30 something dollars a freaking year compared to the billions that my state put in that they don't get back. because it goes to states like yours. Let's talk about that. Fuck the $36. I'd rather pay that. Tell the people in your state to get off their ass and pull their shit up. Get it by the boots. Like pull it
I
up. Get
tell
out the mud.
everybody. I'll tell everybody.
Okay, so when are you going to your senators and advocate that they start paying their fair share of the taxes so my state can stop taking care of your state?
Advocate for your state.
He's
No,
gonna
no,
move.
don't.
The thing is he's gonna move the goalpost anyway, right? Because like all he said when I gave him details, he doesn't even need to be privy to about my life. That it sounded like excuses. The fact that my car doesn't work, and by the way, the buses don't run that far out here in Colorado in the plains where I am. How the fuck am I supposed to go to work?
That is excuses. That's an
Do
excuse
you want
on
me to
top
walk?
of an excuse.
There's no buses out here, BR.
Yeah, walk. You do what you got to do.
Walk 45 minutes to my job.
I
I'm
know
doing what I
people
need
that
to
walk
do.
that
I
every
am
day.
doing what I need to do. I am working on
No,
here, and my
you're
husband
not.
pays taxes in order for us to get supplemental
If
money
you were
from the government.
doing, if you were doing what you
No,
were doing,
I'm not doing what
you
you
would not
want
be.
me to do, BR. I'm not doing what you want me to do because the problem is that American individualism has trained y'all, okay, to believe that if somebody else is getting something you're not, that they're fucking lazy. And that's not what it is. You are also being exploited and oppressed by the people you fucking work for, and yet you lick their boots and you glaze for them instead of standing in solidarity, in class fucking solidarity with your fellow man and rising up against these motherfuckers taking advantage of you. The biggest welfare queens in our motherfucking country are the goddamn billionaires. Do you know the government contracts that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have? That's our fucking money that you're just giving to Elon Musk so he can go blow up rockets for no goddamn reason. Keep glazing them. You will never be them. Instead, you could be on this side in class solidarity and fucking get at them. But you won't do that because you have to feel better about yourself by oppressing people lower than you because they're getting something you're not. I see why your wife fucking left you.
So, slap nuts. Michigan ain't pay shit.
Sounds like
Between
your man can't even provide for his family.
slap nuts.
I
You
don't
can't
care about your
provide for
toxic
your
masculinity. Your wife left you, bitch.
slap nuts. Your state can't even provide for y'all. Your state can't provide for y'all.
Yeah, your toxic masculinity means nothing to me.
You voted for a billionaire who's never had to work for anything in his life.
So I'm
Who
looking
doesn't
at
even know what groceries are.
I'm looking at the numbers between 2020 to 2025. Your state barely paid shit, but y'all got billions from the federal government, which means it came from states like mine in California. When are you going again? Don't run. When are you going to your senators and tell them that y'all need to start paying y'all fair share so we can stop taking care of y'all? What's up, sis?
Nick, he's not going to. In the state of Michigan, with the wonderful governor of Gretchen Whitmer trying to boost their own economy to be able to provide for their own people instead of relying for other red states, you have assholes like Barrett who can't keep his own wife to his own self, not taking care of what needs to get done because of fuck-ass Republicans like them. That is the whole reason why Michigan is in the fucked up shit it is. It's not because of Whitmer. It's because of fucking Rob Schneider back in the early 2010s who fucked up that state. So move, Barrett. Move out of Michigan. Fucking get out of that state.
Nobody likes the Democratic protection.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're crashing out.
Not crashing out. Being someone who is from Michigan, loud and fucking proud, you fucked up my state.
So Michigan paid less than $20 billion in 2024, but they received close to $40 billion in 2024 from the federal government. Again, when are you going to your senators? When are you knocking on your neighbor's door telling them to get the fuck off their ass and go get a better job so y'all can start pulling y'all fair share? Because blue states are tired of taking care of y'all.
Oh, I just vote red all the way down the ticket.
I know, because you don't have a brain. You like when
But
they
you-
take money from you.
Yeah, you literally just ran from my question. When are you going to
I don't have a
knock on your-
brain. So-
When are you ran from my question again?
Yeah, I don't have a brain, but you can't figure out a way
Focus,
to work and provide for your
You
family.
vote for people who harm you. Yeah, you don't have a brain.
focus, slap nuts. Focus. You
Turn on
didn't
your
answer.
camera. Hold on. No.
Oh, I don't care. I don't
Turn on,
care.
no, I want him to. Turn on your camera or I'm going to drop you myself. Turn on your camera. I want to know what county you're in. Tell me the county, Barrett. What county? Are you in fucking, are you in Waterford County? Are you in Oakland County? What county are you in? Are you in Marquette? Are you in fucking Kalamazoo?
Not Kalamazoo.
How the fuck Virginia pay more than y'all?
That's crazy.
Because the fucking Republicans that keep fucking up my state. And while you're at it, why don't you turn on your camera and show your wife? Oh wait, you can't.
Oh wait, she's across town. Mm-hmm.
So you turn on your camera.
Why couldn't you provide for your family enough to keep your wife?
Right?
Why'd
Apparently
she
he
leave?
can't even keep his own wife happy.
Why'd she leave?
She felt the mandingo.
Imagine being such a cuck-ass white man in the U.S.
Maybe
who
a few
does not
Lizzos.
take care of his wife, who lives in a state that will provide for him, but instead votes against it, Barrett.
Wait, were you about to be homophobic?
I mean, I'm also part of the LGBTQ community, but real quick before we get on that, Jeremiah, thank you for the 20 on the green app. Satan told me to pay you. Got my mark of the beast. W, Jeremiah. I appreciate you.
Just write that on you?
She definitely found her a mandingo, and while you crying on the internet, she gawking like a motherfucker, and happy about it. I know that kind of anger. Either she left you for a black man or she left you for another lady. I know that kind of anger. I know that kind of anger.
Like, I get it. You and your kid are not getting Snap. I understand that. That fucking sucks. I think you're going to hate this. Just be mad about this in the chat. I'm a fucking commie, so I think that they should be taking care of everything. I think that I shouldn't even have to hold a job as a stay-at-home mother. They should be paying me for my labor of raising the next motherfucking generation. I think that our housing should be socialized and be paid for by the government. I think UBI should be a thing, so they should be giving you a universal basic income to survive. I think that food, water, and shelter should be free from the government. Oh no, crash out.
I want to know the red counties because technically where I grew up is a red county. And I bet you he fucking voted for the fucking prick.
He votes for stuff that hurts him, and then he's like, "It's the Democrats." You're like, "It's not."
Hey, Lost, I don't have to look up how much California get per year because I literally know California puts in more. Like I've been through this enough time.
Like 80 billion.
They put in 80 billion. They're the fourth largest GDP in the world. Not in America, in the world.
Watch him be a fake Canadian and living in the fucking UP. No wonder why you're sad.
By across town, he meant his wife went to Canada.
They get 5.
You wouldn't know her. She's in Canada.
He said they get 5 billion. They put about not 80. I said that wrong. They put in about 800 billion per year.
Don't give my spot to
800
Audie.
billion.
It's mine, Megan. I'm your spousal visa. Don't.
But yeah, that man, he either lost her to a woman or a black man. I guarantee you.
I wasn't looking at the comments until I just saw B say, "As a rep for the black delegation, we will accept his wife."
Good for you. Lost, how are you today?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
53, South Carolina.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
I just want to talk about that California does receive federal subsidies, $500 billion a year.
Sure, but they pay the most into.
They pay $300, so they pay $800, right? They pay $800 and they get $500.
800 billion. 800 billion.
Billion, right?
So they
get
get
$500 billion from the federal government.
so they get 300 billion less than what they put in.
They
receive 300 billion less.
They receive, yeah, but they're still getting money.
But it's
$500 billion.
But they put and they put it. Hold on. I know math ain't like the best thing for most people. They put in 800 billion, sometimes more per year.
300.
They get 300 billion less than what they put in. What is better? Getting more?
You're acting like California does.
So that if they
Like,
put
the
in
federal government pays out the money. Then why are they paying California if California makes so much money?
Because
States
they're
have to
required to pay in. It would be much easier for California. California would take off as its own nation
would
if
help-
they
then they
weren't
would-
required to pay, and then the red states would crumble.
Well, then they would take that $500 billion that they receive from the federal government.
No, if they
They
they're
would just
getting
keep
less than they're
800
putting
billion
in.
to themselves.
Yes, if they and 800 billion is on the low end because
You
most years
understand
they
that
put
$500
in.
billion goes towards something?
Listen. I know math is hard for some people. Again,
Yeah, I know. I'm
so
sorry
if
about
they
that.
keep
My engineering is really fucking really hard.
if they keep the 800 billion, like I said, most years they put in more. It all depends on the revenue that they bring in that year. 800 billion is on the low end for them. Like that's their yearly average on the low end.
What do they do with the
If they
500
keep
billion?
if they keep the 800 billion, don't you think they would be better off?
That
If they keep-
they got to pay out before they receive back.
If they receive 300 billion less.
500 billion.
They get 500, they pay out 800 billion. Jesus fucking
In the
Christ.
last 10 years, the only
They're still
time
getting money from the federal government.
lost,
you have
lost,
you have to pay
lost,
for all
Getting
these
their
things.
money back.
lost,
Everybody
lost,
pays.
lost,
Everybody gets
lost.
What?
Do you know what net means versus gross?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not
When you
like
Yeah, oh
so-
my God.
wait, when you get paid,
I'm saying is
when you
it
get
also-
let me finish.
Hold on,
I was
let Blue
talking.
finish because
I was
Blue is
I was
very
talking.
cordial with you.
When I was talking, when you get paid, doesn't the government take money out?
Yes.
Okay, so when you have money left over from what the government takes out, don't you still use that money?
The money I bring home? Yeah.
Okay, so that's net. You have a net positive. If the government were to take out more than what you were getting paid, would you be able to do anything with the money that you got paid?
Using your example. Let's say this. Don't use the individual tax returns. Using your example. The state of
It's an
California-
analogy.
Okay, the analogy that the state of California pays out 800 billion.
Uh-huh.
So coming back from the federal government, they get 500 billion.
Uh-huh.
What? And I'm not disagreeing with that. That's a good thing. What did they use that 500 billion for? Because they didn't have it to pay for that. They'd have to use it themselves. It's 500 billion they're getting in free cash.
It's their
They don't have
money.
to pay-
It's not free
hold on,
cash,
just
you
lost.
fucking moron.
If they pay 800 and they receive back only 500, they lost money of 300 billion that the federal government keeps. They use it to fund their federal programs, and they're not getting as much as they are putting in. You make no sense.
Lost.
Okay. Forget
Lost.
the 500 billion they get.
Lost. Hold on, Lost. With all due disrespect, not respect, all due disrespect, your name is fucking telling. It's fitting. It's not free money if they pay 800 billion, and that's yearly. That's on the low end, and they getting back 500 billion, and they may get back less some years. It's not free money. The federal government is a net negative to California. Red states is a net negative to California. If California was able to keep their 800 billion some years more, they would probably be the second largest GDP in the world. If blue states did not have to fund the federal government, which we know the federal government sends this stuff out to red states because they don't bring in enough revenue to fix their streets, and even if they do, most of them don't pay it out to fix their streets. They don't pay it out to fix their sewage. They don't pay it out to fix their lights, etc., and all of this other stuff. Y'all would suffer. Red states are a drain on blue states. Red states are a drain on blue states. Red states are a drain on blue cities inside of red states. We can look at blue cities inside of red states and see that they make the most revenue inside of red states. Y'all are a drain. If we want to complain about people getting any goddamn tax welfare, we need to complain about the billionaires and red states. Because your states decide not to charge these billionaires the actual taxes that they should be charged, which California charges their billionaires, and the billionaires ain't fucking leaving. Like, y'all keep complaining New York is gonna lose their billionaires. No, we not. California already charged their billionaires. And they're still there. Red
but-
states need to tie their fucking boots up and charge these people the right taxes, and y'all will be okay, and y'all won't have to depend on states like mine. Thank you, Mandami.
Does California depend on Utah for water in Colorado?
Yeah, those are different though. Those
Finance.
aren't federal agreements. Those are state
Wait,
treaties.
he's putting it.
I'm in Colorado. Those are state treaties. Those have nothing to do
Wait,
with
he's
the
putting it.
You
all I said
you
was
really thought
California
you
puts
had
money.
something, you cracker.
No,
You
I
really
didn't.
thought you really did.
Pivot.
Yeah, for real. You
All I'm saying is
absolute
California gets
stupid
federal subsidies like
seagull
every other
thought you
state.
Not for
had
water.
something.
Hold on. California does not get federal subsidies for fucking
I know
water.
they don't. I know they don't. I know
Okay,
they don't
and
for
that's
water.
state. That's
what I'm
state
saying is
issues. We're in it. We are no, because we
Oh
are
my
in
God.
Colorado is in a lawsuit actively with fucking Kansas right now because they think they have claim to our water that they don't. That is state. That has nothing to do with the federal government.
All I'm saying is
Lost.
California, like every. Let me talk.
You're
California, like
lost.
every
Lost
other
is
state
lost.
gets- Okay, so California doesn't get federal subsidies.
Lost.
They
If Johnny
do, but they
if Johnny
pay
has
more.
8
We're
apples,
still doing this. They pay
Like every
more
other state.
towards federal than they are receiving.
Lost. If Johnny has 8 apples and you take away 5, how many apples does Johnny have?
3.14.
No, if Johnny gives you 8 apples and you give back Johnny 5, how many apples is Johnny missing that the federal government kept?
Yeah. Them federal governments like them apples. I don't think he knows he's muted.
Holy crap. This is just like my 10-year-old could do this.
Why take anything from the federal government then?
It's not,
Because
they're
they-
not. It's their money.
Okay.
Okay,
So Lost, by your logic, places like New York, so places like New York and California should stop paying into federal rules.
No.
Yeah,
Everybody
I think
pays
so.
money.
Yes, we should. We
That's a
should.
progressive idea. W lost.
Like that
We
idea.
should. Like, I'm
I'll
all for
keep
that.
my Colorado money. California can
Lost.
keep their money.
Lost, what state do you live in?
How much does Medi-Cal cost?
Lost, what
Stop
state do you
pivoting.
live in? Lost,
South-
what state do you live in?
South Carolina.
Why are you bothered by California?
I'm not bothered about California.
Apparently you are enough because you
You
live
don't
in
understand.
bumfuck South Carolina that gets one of the most fundings from the fucking federal government because you guys can't take care of your own people.
Okay. But I'm from Baltimore.
Okay,
That's
and
not
you came from a blue state that actually takes care of their citizens, and you moved to a red state like a stupid
Then I
seagull.
moved to Florida for 15
Okay,
years.
and you moved to a red state again, you stupid seagull. You come up and you
You've been
complain
talking
about
to
things that you can't comprehend.
You're so mad you're not listening to what I say.
I'm not
can't-
mad.
Nobody's.
You're
We're
really
mad that you
sounding
can't do
defensive.
math. This is basic fucking
All-
math.
listen, okay, forget about the 500 billion. All states take federal
No,
subsidies.
no, no. You know what
All
we should
states.
forget?
Yes,
You know-
all states take federal subsidies, but they pay into them. So it's their money. That was the whole point of that conversation of why you came up in the first place from the previous person is the conversation was taking federal subsidies. It's not some well from the government. It is our fucking money. So they're taking their money back.
I just spent the last 20 minutes doing
God damn.
That's why I seem a little bit upset. I'm frustrated with the banks. I'm frustrated with the fact that my bank is tied to the DOD because that's what Navy Fed does and with the government shut down and stuff. I have to go through extra leaps and bounds in order to upkeep on goddamn bills. Oh,
South Carolina don't even fucking pay billions. They pay millions.
Okay, he's running. It's fine. He's running.
Yes. Well,
Oh, oh, he's back.
run away.
I'm not running. I'm trying to unmute myself.
right. So do you understand what I want you
Again.
to I want you to address what I said, which is that when states, all states, when they pay into a federal system and then they receive that money back for programs, it is their money. But worse, what me and Juan and Blue and all of it tried to explain to you is that some states, particularly blue states, are paying more and then they're not getting as much back. And that funding is getting given to red states who don't pay as much. So if anybody is welfare states, it's the fucking red states. Do you understand that?
You keep muting me. I
Right.
understand what you're saying.
Okay. Okay, so then what was your point?
You guys, all right. Just look up what all states take into account. All states.
Achoo!
Hey, Lost.
He's
I
gone.
hope you're still in here, Lost. You should have been a fucking sock baby. Not even a tube sock baby, just like the
Yeah.
ankle sock.
Sorry, I
Like,
squeezed a little too hard.
But fuck the Department of Education, right?
yeah, you wasn't worth the whole material of a sports sock. You should have been an ankle sock baby. Yes, all states get revenue from the federal government, but blue states pay more and they receive back less. Nobody ever said all states do not receive their money back. Yes, we receive our money back,
Mhm.
but we pay more.
But it's also ours. Like this, I do not understand this idea that it's like you're a terrible person if you take benefits from the government. It's not from the government. The government is all the government does. The government acts like a bank. The government just holds our money for us and then they give it back to us. I guess when they fucking feel like it, sometimes when they don't. And then they also use it for other things like funding a military that we don't need to fund as high as we do, or possibly paying senators for having their phones legally fucking subpoenaed. Stuff that we definitely didn't agree to, but they do that. But I can't have my money back that I paid for federal subsidies. Fuck all the way off. I don't know what they broke y'all's brain with this American individualism shit. They broke your brain.
Yeah, I'm all for blue states taking care of each other. Fuck these red states. If y'all really want to play that game, blue states can make agreements with each other. We cut out the fucking middleman, and we take care of each other. Red states ain't gonna last but so long without us.
Blue, did you check the Blue app?
I did. Thank you very much.
And Blue and Olive and Chris and places, people like that. Come on. Manami, we very welcoming up here. We're about to get about 10 mosses in the next 24 hours.
Not
Like,
10
Oh my
mosques is
God.
crazy. You'll
That's
piss them
wild.
off.
Okay. Stop.
Start playing the prayer to call or the call to prayer.
I think I'm also like slightly hungry because I legitimately like that entire time I was off the app, I was dealing with the bank to make payments on bills and shit and stuff that I still didn't even know I had to pay on, but I'm doing it anyways. But that's more fuck shit, bullshit, stupid shit guy.
What he didn't realize is he was being progressive as fuck by basically asking California to cede from the union, I guess. I don't know. Sure.
In the last 10 years, the only time that California received more than they paid in was 2020.
Due to T19, I assume.
Yep.
nah, I'm only inviting the people from red states that voted blue in those red states.
You have to prove it. Show me your papers since we're doing that
Yeah, you
already.
gotta show me your papers. Show me your papers before you cross that border.
Hi,
You
Jason.
can't
You're
cross
doing
that.
good.
You can't cross that bridge until you show me your borders.
You know, Monty, when I look at that O and M, that makes me think of older millennial. I don't know how to feel
Oh,
about it.
ew. Okay, what do you want me to put? I can't do emojis, so
Just leave it as goal. That's fine.
okay. I'll do W goal,
Yeah.
but we make sure that we know that it was Olive and Manny who cleared out my goal the first 5 minutes of me being
I was waiting so long, and I'm like, when's she gonna go live? Because I didn't want to.
I love. Where is our favorite new TikTok sister? I have not seen her in a while.
Who, Danny?
Yes.
Danny's been busy with school and work.
Okay.
She's been working with kids in underprivileged areas and bringing the music program there. And then I might see her for Thanksgiving this year. I don't know yet.
they don't make any sense to me. You guys want me to be a stay-at-home mom, but then if that means that I need to get help from the government, my man's not providing for me and I'm not doing enough. Like, what? My car magically needs to start running even though it's smoking out the back. Still don't have the title, so I can't trade it in. There's no buses, and I'm not lying when I say this. Where we are is a developing area in Colorado by the airport. There are not buses that run here. So you expect me to walk 45 minutes down to get to work in during the winter too? Have you had a winter in Colorado? Fuck all the way off.
Yeah, I'm pissed that states in the South really don't have bus services. I be pissed at Maryland because they bus services shut down at a certain fucking time, depending on the part of Maryland you live in.
Hmm.
We are in 2025. Every state should have some kind of goddamn bus or train services.
Yeah, it was like that in Arizona too, because it was so many like elderly communities. Like the bus, if you could find the bus, like would only run until like 9, and then it didn't run anymore. So that was really fun because we lived like 30 minutes from our job at the time, and so we just had to make sure. Yeah, light rail. We're working on it. Like we're getting a train system in Colorado, but like finding park and rides and finding it's not easy right now. And that's how we know that there's not a majority of the community with the TISM, because like Crow says, we would have a decent fucking rail system by now.
Ari, I'm boycotting you. You told me once I got out of TikTok jail that you would be my TikTok attorney, and I've been out of TikTok jail for almost 30 days now.
Did you reach out to her?
Mind your business, Blue.
So that's a no.
And yes, Peabody points out that yeah, South Carolina receives more than it pays in. So it sounds like
I don't know how to apply.
My God, Naquan. I already have the whole link tree to do. My God.
I never thought I would need a TikTok agent, but I see that I'm gonna need one.
yep.
What gave it away, Naquan?
These streets are dangerous.
Okay. These streets are dangerous and diabolical.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to your bio. These streets are dangerous.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. I have a couple things to say. One, first thing, it's related. I can't speak. It's related to your birthday. Would you rather want your present from me at the end of the month, or would you rather want it in January? Because I have something planned.
Well, you don't have to get me anything, and it's going to be based off of what timeline's going to be good for you. I don't want to put you in any kind of bind ever, so
I mean, my timeline. I start working on Monday, so
I'm so
like
excited for
either
you.
either timeline is great, but it's completely up to you on what you want.
I mean, my birthday is the end of the month, so we can do that. But like I said, if anything changes and that doesn't work, again, you don't have to send me anything. So,
Right. And then the second thing was, why didn't you let me debate the first guy? I had so many thoughts in my head.
which
I
guy?
was like, the guy that was talking about Snap.
Oh, Mr.
The
Pulling a chain the entire time he was on the live? Like, Jesus.
I was just going to say that no one, it's people like that don't understand what it's like to be on Snap or know someone who has been on Snap. And when it comes to that, I'm not going to get too personal, but I grew up on Snap. I grew up on a dirt road. I grew up in a mobile home, all that stuff. And when my mom started working, and when my dad started working, excuse me, my mom became a stay-at-home mom, and she was on Snap, and we relied on that to literally survive. So
Yep.
when you talk about your family and how you need Snap to, supplement that income, like it hits really hard for me because that was a very similar background that I had. And so when you Snap got paused and your family was in a very um in that situation that you were in, I just felt like I wanted to do the best that I can.
And I appreciate you. I mean, like, I don't try to complain about it. It's not, like, what people don't realize is it's not for me. It's for my kids' lunches for school and for them to be able to eat dinner. Like, I'm not sitting here worried about what snacks I'm going to eat or what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out. I also grew up poor. I can mishmash some bullshit together. I don't have any issue with that. I still haven't received my SNAP benefits, and now that it's open, we know there's going to be a delay. But like, Colorado was supposed to be doing partial payments. We never got that, but I was going to hold out. Yeah, I would have figured it out. There are people in worse spots than I am there, and I will always say that I have that privilege. So nobody here is complaining. I would rather not be on SNAP. This is not something that people are proud of being on because you guys treat people who are on SNAP like shit. Nobody's
Exactly,
proud to be on
and
SNAP.
exactly, and as someone who is a social worker, I help um those who are put on social services
Hmm.
on a daily basis, and like you just said, more often than not, the people that are on those social services don't want to be voluntarily, but they have to be able to survive.
Right.
And
And it's a
so
pain in the
that,
ass, by the way. As you
hmm
know, Chris, like
hmm
they reach out, anything changes in your employment, they find out and they call you, and it's a whole nother thing of submitting all your shit again. It's every 6 months anyway, on top of that. Like, it's a pain in the ass. Like, I don't want the government to call me that much.
don't even get me started on Medicaid.
Oh my God. I want your
Yeah.
blood type, your fucking firstborn, your toenail clippings.
I was hoping that we would like get off of Snap with that guy because that wasn't even that's not
What we were
the
talking
topic
about.
of the conversation.
No.
Two, he was trying to piggyback off of a conversation that he just showed up in the middle of.
Yeah, missed completely.
Like the other day, I only got $16 on my Snap card. I just bought it. I just bought Red Bull.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Red
That's
Bull. Drink some water. Go drink some water, Chris.
they be thinking that the little bit that people get on Snap is a fucking lot. Depending on the state you live in, it ain't gonna be shit. I spend fucking close to 600 in goddamn food each fucking month, sometimes more. I wish I had fucking stamps. You motherfuckers don't realize that shit ain't nothing. I'd rather pay that $38 a fucking year. I'd rather pay $100 so people can actually freaking eat and be comfortable. Like we're paying for freaking billionaires to get tax credits and fucking welfare from the government, but y'all don't complain about that.
If you guys are not in my Discord, I need you to go into my bio and get verified in my Discord. Adi just posted something that Lost put in the chat. And he's trying to do math again, and it's not going well. He had to call California makes 800 billion and receives 500 billion equals he put 13000 billion to run it unless California banks the 500 billion. We're subtracting because they would have given more than they received. I don't know why we're still having that conversation with you. Two, if 800 plus 500 billion, it still wouldn't be billion. We're now in the trillions.
It would be 1.3 trillion. You're not smart, Lost. You're genuinely not smart.
And Lost, you said you have a degree, right? Go back to that teacher. Go back to that college. Return that shit. And if I was you, I would smack the fuck out of all of them that passed you. Like, I'm sorry.
Juan, that degree was counterfeit. You know,
That's damn sure what Trump University for sure.
Like,
Lost. Well, the claim wasn't that California makes 800 billion. It's that they send 800 billion to the federal government and receive 500 back. They lose that 800 billion and receive 500, meaning they lose a net of 300 billion.
hey, Lost, if Johnny had 5 apples and I take away 3, how many apples do Johnny have left?
We tried. You don't know.
Like, at this point, I'm going back to grade school. We're going to start
130 billion apples.
Like, if Johnny had 5 apples, I took 3 away, Lost. How many apples do Johnny have left?
That man said 13,000 billion.
13,000 billion.
This is why we lost.
do you think you're going to get more Trump supporters?
Probably not. I know I could restart, but like it's also 11:30 and I don't want to get stuck for another hour versus since I'm only here for 30 minutes.
Certified. You know what's so crazy? He probably really would have said 6 too.
I was just going to say, I say you just end early. You deserve the rest.
I just want to laugh about fucking that That's probably the dumbest Trump supporter that I've ever talked to. And we talked to some dumb people.
He said 13,000
It's like very
billion.
simple math. It's like very simple math.
Oh,
It's only Thursday. It's not even Freaky Friday yet. I
Eli,
am.
if Johnny
What you-
has 8 apples and I take away and
Oh,
I take away
Chris, why
3,
the uh-oh?
how many does he have?
are you,
Oh, Chris, why do I always get an uh-oh when I come up?
because of what I told you on Discord.
Oh, yeah, I already bullied Chris to drink his water.
Oh,
Okay.
No, what? Okay, I don't
see a problem with
Icon's
that.
got small as shit for me.
they've started letting you do the entire panel now. You can do the whole 9.
Yeah.
Being this small.
Without doing the grid.
Yeah, without doing the
It's
grid, they've
very
let you do it now.
interesting.
Oh,
I just
I got a new
since
fan.
you said that was probably the dumbest. Wait, hold on. You said that was probably the dumbest Trump supporter. Did you hear the person that came in last night and said Hong Kong is its own country again?
You got them again.
I missed that.
No, completely different person. Completely different person. I'm sure. I think it was a black person. I don't know, but it was just. I about
Oh,
died. They're
gosh.
like Hong Kong, and I'm like, wait, Hong Kong is its own country.
But I can understand being dumb in way of countries. Give them a globe, they're not going to be able to point it out. I could get that it's dumb. It's really dumb if you claim to know anything about anything. But this math is very easy. Yes, we're talking about billion, but you can shrink that down. It exists where you can scale it.
Where 800 billion minus 500 billion is 13,000 billion. I don't.
They don't know what a
But no-
globe is. You're right, Shauna.
But no, I was gonna say kind of similar to what Chris was talking about. No, my dad, so he owned a pro shop at a bowling alley. The bowling alley closed. We ended up getting Snap after that. He never climbed out of that hole. It ain't got shit to do with planning. Sometimes shit just happens.
I could get, you want to get personal, I could get into my life. My husband worked for a company for years, decided to quit that company, which you're allowed to do without notice. Quit that company. The man decided to, and we went on vacation, which was paid for by his family at the time, but we were relying on that last check that he was going to get in order to get us through because he had a job that he was starting as soon as we came back. That guy decided he wasn't going to pay my husband his vacation money, which he's required to do in Colorado, or his last check. We had to go through the state to sue him. He then got my husband arrested saying he stole money from that company. We had to go through that with a public defender who then found, thank God, with prejudice, dismissed with prejudice, that they had no proof that my husband stole anything because he did not. That was the shit we dealt with right after COVID. And then my husband has been trying to get a job where we can not have Snap anymore. Fuck all the way off.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. As somebody, that's how I used to feed my kids. I fucking hated the process. It's such a pain in the ass.
Ari, I'm gonna need you to figure out how to do 3-way.
Phrasing.
I need to speak to that black
bars in the
black
pond.
3-way calling.
Oh, I know how to do a
Damn
conference
it.
call.
Worse, though.
You should have said 3-way conference call.
Yeah, I need to speak.
But your Wi-Fi is cutting out, so all I heard is we need to learn how to 3-way black. What? What are we talking about?
What's so bad?
I'm telling Oya, it's crazy.
This is why we lost. This is why we lost.
Oh shit.
What? Because your Wi-Fi was bad? That's why.
Yeah, Blue hacked it. But yeah, no, I need to speak to that
How
black
did I
guy that said that dumb shit. Cause that's crazy.
When I explained it to him, that was listen, I was like, Hong Kong is basically the equivalent of a state within the United States of America because they operate similarly, right? Minus that they don't have a state governing body, really. They don't have a constitution or anything like that. They still have to follow China's laws and whatever their constitution equivalent is. And he just was like, oh, okay. He conceded immediately and just took it.
By the way, you know how great the job market is going. Verizon is about to cut 15,000 jobs.
I was just about to bring that up. I was eating my dino nuggets.
I was worried for
Not
my
a big-
brother with Amazon, but luckily he got really lucky in getting locked in a like full-time position. Most of the time they only hire like part-time employees. So the nice thing is that he has full-time, so he's a little bit more exempt from layoffs, but
No, I was wow. Maybe I'm tired. Fuck me. Never mind.
Wow. Yeah, everybody's napping today.
Speaking of napping, I'm gonna drop. But before I go, Naquan, Queens 2027. It's been decided. And then Monica, I just want you to know that I deeply, deeply care about you, and I love you very
Yeah, just
Thank
be
you for always
be
being
careful. Be careful of the part of Queens you pick. Certain parts of Queens it's MAGA country. Like I'm like Long Island City, Queens. It's like the borderline of Queens and Long Island City. It's MAGA country.
We gotta
Dang it,
clip
Chris,
Like
you got him started talking about New York.
so.
Yeah, we're
Wait,
never
wait,
getting off of here.
Wait,
Yeah,
what were
certain
you
parts
saying,
of
Monica?
Queens is like MAGA country. You don't want to live there.
What were you saying before Naquan said something?
Yeah, Shauna. Yeah, certain
Naquan,
parts of Queens is
Naquan.
really what.
So confused now.
What were you saying before Naquan started speaking?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
I said thank you. I love you, and I am so thankful that you are always here for me and this community.
Drink your water,
No,
Chris.
fuck you. I'm never leaving. Okay, you can drop me.
Okay, bye. Now the boxes will get bigger again.
I had a delay. Sorry, Monica. Luke, next time just say that somebody was talking instead of just saying Naquan.
No,
I'm like, what?
I said it. I thought he heard it when then
Yeah,
then you
but
started talking, but he hadn't. So I just
yeah, Chris asked the question, and then you started talking to Sean.
Wait, hold on. I just remembered something else really random. Sorry, guys. Do we really think that the guy that lost, that was in here, that really didn't know anything, and we know that for a fact? Do we think that he's dumber than the guy that doesn't know the difference between an article and an amendment?
Yeah, yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're getting on equal levels of dumb.
Like it's basic. I feel like not being able to do basic math is worse than not knowing civics.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna put it in my edited video. I hate the Chrisleys. Don't get me wrong. I hate those MAGA IRS motherfuckers. But like, it's giving like he's got $10. Like you're fucking getting more. Like you're not understanding this very very simple math.
Yeah, because he thought 500 billion was like really doing something when they paid about 800 billion into it. So yeah, I would say he dumber. But yeah, Shauna, places like Five Town, which is like the borderline of Long Island City, that's super fucking MAGA area. It's a few other in Queens, but it's basically right there, like that borderline, Five Towns between Queens, Long Island City, and well, it's pretty much like Nassau County, but it's like Queens also. It's hard to explain.
By the way, Trump has still not truthed. It's been 22 hours.
Damn, this has got to be a
Maybe his phone
record.
got wet.
So I just put it in red.
No, they have backup devices. You know that to be true. They have backup devices. He can't find it for 1 minute. They're like, here's your secondary device.
imagine,
Actually,
like,
here's
the-
your fifth one.
The radios in Jurassic Park, there were just like a line of them. You just pull a new one.
Oh, that's
I can
exactly
imagine
how
he
it
just-
goes for him.
I can imagine like at least like once a month he just fucking yeets it at the wall.
Oh,
Probably.
this
Oh, yeah.
light died in the hallway.
Well, like,
it died.
he's-
The light
He
is
sees
dying.
one
will-
person call him Taco, and he just rages and
What
Oh,
am I
like,
supposed to
I
call
will
it,
n-
B?
I will never not laugh. That one woman who was testifying at Congress and talked about like he threw a plate at the wall, and she just has that imagery of fucking ketchup just running down the wall.
Wait, so I'm sorry, my brain is going 3 miles everywhere else. Who was watching my live last night? I know you were, Monica.
I watched parts of it. There were times I had to turn it down because like my kids are talking to me and I can't I can't multitask like that. I'm like, what? But I was
So
in
the
there
part
for
when it's the same guy, right?
I
Like,
got
and I
article
was
amendment
explaining
guy. I was
to
there for
him-
that guy.
Yes, him. I was explaining to him like how Donald Trump, like very clearly was explaining how Donald Trump violated articles of the United States Constitution. He's like, how did Trump violate the First Amendment? And then I was like, sir, what are the three parts that make up the Constitution? And then I mentioned the preamble, articles, and then the amendments. And then he's like, so how did that violate the preamble? And I'm like, I'm dead.
Yeah. How'd that violate the preamble?
Bruh. I mean, when you're standing in the way of the general welfare of,
Yeah, I guess you could violate it.
but I know that's not
That's
what he
the
was
point.
trying to say.
No, he doesn't get it.
Oh god,
It
I'm
was
gonna
just-
throw
it's
some
just
fucking
something
cold
crazy.
water on all of us real quick. You guys want to know what Megyn Kelly said?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I know someone very close to this case. Jeffy, in this person's view, was not a PDF file. He was into the barely legal type. Like, he liked 15-year-old girls. He wasn't into, like, 8-year-olds. There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Are you?
So okay. So technically, she's not.
Megyn Kelly.
Hold on, guys.
I know,
guys,
'cause
don't
I've
freak
aged
out
up
for a second.
Yes. No, it's
No,
still
no, it's not. No, not because of that. It's actually so. If you're a teenager, it's called hebephilia. It
Mhm.
has a different word.
Yeah, it's
so
a different
she's
word.
not. She's not. It's disgusting.
I don't think
but
that's what
she's
she
not
meant, though.
entirely wrong.
I don't
She
think that's
did
what she
not.
meant,
She
though.
did not mean that at all.
I saw a comedian one time talking about that. He's like, the technical definition of it is this, but you can't explain it without sounding like
Like a fucking, yeah, like a problem. And there is,
Exactly.
Audie is absolutely correct. There are different files based off of age and attraction to age versus developmental. It's disgusting, like Eli said, describing it as a problem. But we all know colloquially when we are talking about it,
I mean,
we're
this
talking
is also
about your
the same, this is
attracted
also
to
the
people.
same woman who threw a fit that Jesus was white.
Yeah, I seen the clip of, I guess was Dean live from this
Oh, I
week.
keep hearing about this.
Oh,
The motherfucker said, "What is the problem with raping a child?" When I say I wanted to throw my phone out the fucking window, I really wanted to throw my phone out the fucking window after hearing that. And he kept asking it, "What is
And
the
he's like, Dean,
problem
what's
with
wrong?
raping a? What you mean? What is the problem with raping a child?"
And
You really
he's
have
like,
to
Dean,
ask
why
that. How
can't
did he
you
respond
answer?
to that?
He just said this. Dean basically, well, the clip that I saw, and obviously it didn't have the full like part of it. It was probably maybe a minute 30-second clip. Parker, his face was just like, the fuck, bro. Dean, yeah, he couldn't respond, and so the guy kept going like, you don't have an answer? You can't answer me? Like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Dean basically said, I didn't think we were going to get to this point where they're excusing or asking this kind of question so soon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the same clip I seen, but I seen the part where Parker had to really leave out the camera. Like he got
Oh,
up
yeah.
and left.
That's the same clip. He did that before Dean even said anything. It was because it was just so
Yeah, because what the fuck do you,
bonkers.
what do
He
you do
like,
with that?
you got, what did he say to him? You got so much what in your ear, something. No, motherfucker, we can't answer that shit because you don't need to answer that. If you have to ask that question, there's something wrong with you deep down inside. If you have to ask that, and I'm telling you this as a fucking father, if you have to ask that question, there is something wrong with you deep down inside. And I will make you face the wall.
That video.
Yeah, the one I seen was from DJ SoundCloud. He clipped it and he was lost too. What the Soul Child, DJ Soul Child. What the?
Oh, I didn't.
When did y'all come to this point?
I have
We have to ask what is wrong with creeping. First of all, what is wrong with great period is a fucking wild statement.
Why is that a sentence? Yeah.
What is wrong with raping a child? You need to eat bricks. Like eat bricks.
Okay. This is one. I'll give it to somebody that has decent has low views. I don't want to do the girl with the no offense. I'm not doing the girl with the duet. All right, let's turn on the volume.
Talks in your ears, or what? Can you not hear me? Do you have too many talks in your ears, or what's up?
Oh.
Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question?
Oh God, Parker. I didn't see that part.
Damn, I've never seen Parker
More
act like
background
that.
noise if you want. I'm ready to hear your answer.
I've never seen Parker act like that.
Oh,
I
his
mean,
chat
how
was
can you
so bad.
respond?
I'm just gonna cover that in case of TikTok.
It's happening. It's actually happening.
That pearl clutching is so data.
It's
Why don't you actually answer the question?
it's actually happening. He's calling me a pearl clutcher for saying that child rape is wrong.
No, because I asked the question. Why are you?
I didn't think this one would happen. You know, we see it often. They'll say that something's wrong, and then Trump will do it, and then they'll defend it. Did that with J6. Did that with the J6 pardons. Did that with the Medicaid cuts. Did that with the SNAP cuts. Just didn't think they'd do it with child rape.
Obfuscating. Let's just get to the fucking point, bro.
I just didn't think they'd do it with child rape. And now we're seriously at that point.
Oh, I knew they would.
Trump supporters are now saying that it's not wrong to rape children and asking why it is wrong to rape children. You're a sick, despicable.
Hey, I have a question, bro. Do you think
trying to ask you why you think it's wrong?
Real question. Do you
Hey,
think
yo.
Jeffrey Epstein should have gone to prison?
You are
Hold up.
sick.
1000%.
His
I think
username
it's in,
is
I think it's in my
based underscore
post.
MAGA.
Wrong.
Well, I'm letting you reply
Do you
first.
know what my question was to Dean?
Yeah,
Were you listening?
and
Or no?
I've seen his username in the chat
Ask him
before.
why he thinks it's wrong.
So that's why I
It's
shared it
right.
this
It's
morning,
right.
and I was
Hold
like,
on.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
dang.
this guy has been in our. I said panels.
Or no?
It's based underscore
Yeah.
MAGA
Hold on.
something. There it is. There it is. Based
Yep.
underscore MAGA underscore M hyphen effer.
Grapist.
Yeah, it was
So
bad.
he's yeah. Yep.
That's his username.
I want to give him a JetBlue holiday.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go to the barber shop. I want to go fishing. I want to go fishing. I haven't been fishing in a while.
Fishing.
It's the best weather for it. The rivers they freeze over, so I want to go ice fishing to be exact.
Do you need some cement blocks? I have
Ice
some, I think.
fishing.
Like I want to go ice fishing to be exact. It's the perfect weather for it. Perfect fucking weather for it.
I mean, I've also got sharp stuff too.
Yeah, you
Like
do need
ice
concrete shoes for ice fishing.
Can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why
you
it was
probably
trying to
have a
connect to
delay.
the Wi-Fi of the office when I'm like a whole parking lot away from the building.
Cause your sign-in is saved, and that's just how phones work.
So small.
Sunkiss just came in. Sunkiss, a dude was on Dean panel asking what is wrong with essaying children. What is wrong with essaying children? First of all, essaying a fucking adult is horrible. Essaying a fucking child is really wild, and you have to ask that
Reprehensible.
question. Tells me you do not deserve to fucking breathe.
I thought they didn't like Sharia law.
I'm so sorry. Well, wait, hold. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly.
You are.
Hold on.
Unfortunately.
There was some. So I just.
Yep.
I want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. Are you saying that there was somebody who was up on Dean's panel who said that they questioned why it was wrong to SA children?
They didn't even just say SA.
Yeah.
They full on said great.
They
Yep.
said, yeah.
Full on said grape. I said SA, but they full on said grape. What's wrong with raping a child? And then he said it was clutching because Dean said we got to this point. I didn't think we would really get to this fucking point. And he called it pearl clutching and said Dean got a lot of cocks in his ears. That's why he's not answering. He does not deserve to breathe. And I say this now, and I'm going to make it my mission to find out who the fuck this person is.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people like him.
TikTok, that is not a threat. That is a promise.
That is
Oh
God.
God knows the difference.
I'm done. I decline. No more. God damn it, Naquan.
Naquan ain't filled out the application anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. He didn't even know it existed. It literally says it in my bio, and it literally says app in link. App below. Like, click the link.
Okay, wait a minute.
Hey, Sunkiss, by the way, the pant brand, because I keep forgetting to tell you, it's Beta brand. All one word.
Beta brand.
Yeah, they're super
Thank you
comfy.
so much, beloved. That's
Yep.
Oh shit, Sean Spicer is going bald. Motherfucking receding hairline back here.
Imagine opening the app and that's the first video that shows on your.
Yeah, that would be horrible. I mean, that's
No, that was me. That was me at 5 in the morning.
Yep, that was me this morning.
Now on page 8 of my source document.
Oh shit!
You're locked in. Of course
you are. I'm being a Puerto Rican.
I really want to say this, and oh my fucking Christ!
More skydivers. Where are they fucking?
I'm gonna say this. I'm not surprised by this. But I don't think any. And please forgive my. Jesus. I'm not surprised by this. I don't think any of us are surprised. I think what is the most jarring is that they're openly willing to openly coming out and just saying, "Oh yeah, what's wrong with that?" And it's like, if y'all are gonna allow this man to take y'all there, then truly, I think we're gonna have to come to a place where we just need to secede from y'all, because y'all are living by a different set of moral societal standards that we all are just not. No, I'm so sorry. You don't. There's a special place in hell for y'all if this is what y'all are going to do. If this is what you're going to go to the mat for, if this is where you're going to allow this man to fucking take you, then I wish you nothing but the worst life can possibly ever offer you. And I don't mean like, bitch, I want you to wake up and stub your toe on the foot of your bed every morning, for those of them that even have beds, because many of them sleep on pallets and fucking comforters on the floor because they can't afford beds. But to be clear, like, I don't want you to know a minute of actual peace, restitution, of any kind of a normal semblance of a good life. Because these children have done nothing to deserve this. These victims have done nothing to deserve this. And for you to get up there on a public fucking platform, because we all know Dean has thousands of people watching him every fucking day, for you to sit up there and say, well, what's so wrong with raping fucking children? You're a sick son of a bitch. And I hope you never know a minute of fucking peace or happiness ever the fuck again. You're a sick human being. You're fucking sick. And I'm so sorry for my my emotions right now in terms of just the rockiness of it. But I you're really fucking sick.
You're right. You don't have to apologize. You're right.
Like Olive said, they're trying to desensitize it. They do this with everything Trump does, but in general with stuff they want to push for society, they do this like slow drip method of like slowly giving you pieces of it, and they think that they'll eventually be able to be okay with it.
And I want to be clear. I'm apologizing, Money, because this is your platform, and these are the words that I'm saying. You know how TikTok is. That's why I'm apologizing. Like I mean what the fuck I say. I want to be clear about this. Like, I actually want to say worse, and my self-control is keeping me from doing that, because I don't want to demonetize. I don't want to get your platform fucking banned, baby.
If TikTok wasn't so sensitive,
you got little ones that you got to take care of. So, and I'm cognizant of that. Because Naquan will tell you, I'll go to the mat. I have no problems, but this is sick. This is sick. This is a level of sickness that we as the American people should not fucking allow.
And
That's the crazy part about all this is that like this should be the single most slow pitch softball fucking thing to deal with. Like it should not be that hard to be like, nah, fucking let them burn. Because like I am 40 years old. I know what a lot of us grew up with, and it was fucking the majority of us were like had a very simple baseline. I don't think it was a fucking crazy baseline. Oh, you're doing shit with kids under the motherfucking jail. I don't give a shit who it is.
And the sad thing is I'm watching this clip, and the clip I'm watching, he had to ask this a while before he started getting gift. I want to know who the fuck this person is that also gifted him.
Right.
I want to know who you are too. So if you lurk
Probably
in these
RC.
areas, if you lurk in these fucking areas, my DM is open. I also will pay for your flight.
And I want to be clear. I also want to be clear again, because they're going to try and spin it and say, well, you know, because I think Megyn Kelly, whatever that motherfucking white witch's name is, who spews that bullshit from her fucking dumbass show that she don't even deserve, in all honesty, over there talking about some fucking, well, there's a difference between being a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old. No, there fucking isn't. There is not a difference. And to be clear, before they even begin this argument of, well, it was consent, it was not consent, because if it was consent, we wouldn't be having these conversations. We wouldn't be having these conversations. We wouldn't be moving in this manner. They wrote books and memoirs and witness statements about how they were coerced and forced to do this. Jeffrey Epstein is literally the most prolifically known sex trafficking pedophile, and he openly said in these emails that Donald Trump was one of the worst people he has ever met in his entire life.
And that's
he is a child fucker.
And what makes me feral about this, and what I keep hearing fucking weirdos say on the
Take a
internet.
lap real quick, son.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What gets me so feral
I'm right
about
back.
it
But
is
take a lap. Sorry.
in 1 month from today, my daughter turned 16. Like, so every time they say weird shit like that, all I can think about is 1 month from today, my daughter turned 16 years old.
Yeah, and Megyn Kelly's statement, it's like she's trying, like what y'all were mentioning earlier, it's like she's trying to play semantics around the term for it.
Right.
But and it's still saying, and I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. Then why bring it up?
That's what I'm saying.
There's no reason to say any of this.
That's what I meant when I was saying before, because they will try to spin it as consent. Nay, and I know you said consent or not, it's disgusting. Yes, but what I did not state this. I'm getting, yes. Blue, what you just said was what I was trying to say. Like, they're going to try to spin their way out of this in every conceivable capacity, and we cannot let them, is what I'm trying to say. We cannot let them.
I mentioned this earlier, son. Guys, do you know why I've been spending? What time is it? It's 2:00. I got on my computer around 9:00 this morning. Why I've spent 5 hours while I work putting together this fucking source document? Because I spent an hour this morning on a live. Because every morning before any of y'all wake up and spin up your lives, my buddy Ish runs a live where we just talk about current events for an hour, right? And I had 4 different fucking MAGA come up and try to pretzel their way, and they just kept going, you have no proof, you have no proof.
What do you mean?
So, in response, I went, fine fucking bet. You want proof? I am now going to dedicate myself to the fucking proof. And now, and that's why I've spent the rest of my fucking day like this.
Yeah, but the problem is like, so Steve had somebody on earlier, and he was asking them, and I asked them that. What proof do you need? Because I have talked to these people about rape cases in general that were not children, and the evidence is never enough evidence for them, right? Like, if you could get a video of them harming children, and they're going to say, well, the child doesn't look like they're 16, and they told them they were 18, and that's going to be what they use as their excuse. Like, these people are sick. They don't care. That goalpost, I know, is going to be happy with the amount that they move it. They don't care. There's no real... We've had this conversation with Grape, okay, because they talk about, well, there should be some sort of harm down there, and it's like, you realize that not all Grape is violent in the sense of it leaving anything down there, that tearing and stuff like that. Like, it's not always like that. You realize that, right?
Real quick, Moni. Hell in the chat. It's not that you're making fun of Trump. That's disgusting. It's we don't
It
like.
was
There's
the
nothing there. It's a complete. That's not a joke in good taste.
no at
That's
all in any
It's not about Trump. You
capacity.
can talk as
that's
much
a
shit about
just
Trump
a
as you want.
It's
that's a
especially pointed at
disgusting
my
joke.
child.
Yeah, that's a
Especially
disgusting
pointed at my
joke.
motherfucking child.
Right, like
You're
we
using
were
children
tearing
as
this
the
bitch
butt
up.
of the joke to get to Trump. That part's not okay.
Crow,
Yeah.
Okay,
you
got
you
it.
know I hop on the motherfucking highway real quick.
And please to clarify, I was not saying that children can't y'all, please.
If anybody thinks that absolutely not. That's not what you meant in any way, shape, or form. It's
It
their
is a
choice.
power dynamic for you to be in your fucking 30s, 20s, trying to mess with a fucking teenager. It's a power dynamic. Yeah, mindset are not the same. We literally have study that shows that the frontal lobe do not develop until you're 25, and some people later than that. Why the fuck do you want to mess with somebody that cannot make full decisions outside of being led?
Here's why. Are you ready? It's RFK syndrome right now. 65-year-old men are more fertile than teenage boys, and young girls are hitting puberty faster.
TikTok, what I'm about to say do not align with anybody else on this panel. This is
Why am I
me and
smelling
me.
toast?
This is me and me alone.
Is the cat there?
Nope. Don't. Not letting you say it, Naquan.
I'm right here.
Not letting you
Hold
say
on,
it,
I'm more
Naquan.
concerned that Sunkiss said they're smelling toast. Is
Why
there
am I
toast? 'Cause
smelling toast?
That's
that's
not good.
that's bad.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Why am I smelling toast?
Find the source of the toast smell to make sure you're not having a stroke.
All right, Blue. All right. But I will give. I wanna open the barbershop for RFK. I will
Diane,
just.
did you just make toast?
I see the cat. Sorry.
This is the tale of Sweeney Todd.
I see the cat. My coworker's trying to work.
So
Oh
there
my
is
God,
there
the
is
cat
actual
a cat.
toast.
Yes.
Okay, there's toast. Okay. Sunkiss is not having a stroke. There is toast.
I was about to say, y'all.
White cat.
I was about to say, y'all. This might be Sunkiss's
I
end.
can't with people. Oh no. Don't. That's not okay. I
Also-
can't with people that are like, I like RFK. I'm like, how about this quote? Because I can't get over it now.
Yeah, to me, all it sounds like is him advocating for grown
God.
men to be messing with little ass kids. Like that's all I hear every time I hear that clip. Him advocating for grown ass men to be messing with little ass kids.
It's a good side.
I was
Not one
showing
trying
up
to say
like,
what
can you
others
hear
have
me?
said.
Can you hear me now?
It's like FaceTiming your grandparents.
Did you get my
That is what he was advocating for, though. Like, at least in my opinion.
Also,
that's exactly
who
what he was
said?
advocating
Wait a
for.
minute. Who said that? But it's okay for Joe Biden to kiss his grandchildren.
No,
I think they were being
no. They
facetious.
were,
Oh,
they were
okay.
saying, they were saying, but according to MAGA,
Oh.
that him kissing his granddaughter on the forehead.
The things they take as proof, like Hillary Clinton and Pizzagate, like they'll just believe it with no fucking evidence. But
I forgot about Pizzagate.
Oh my god,
Lord.
no!
it is bittersweet that it's emails and a Smex trafficking ring that is his fucking problem. When you guys cried about it for Hillary with no proof all that time. Now I won't keep saying it. That's
Somebody put up a post. They said, they said, I think the person who has the most vindication on this day is Hillary Clinton, because to think that they tried to take her down over her emails, and what will take Trump down will be emails in regards to him. It's just somebody said it's just a beautiful irony, and I was like,
They're not gonna take him down.
they're
That's
not.
the problem.
They're not though. But
I don't know,
that's.
they're
But I'm
being
just
really
like,
fucking weird on Twitter. They're being really quiet.
they are. They're being quiet on Twitter. They're being quiet here. Like, they're appearing, but they're not appearing. And you all know we've talked about this for like the last week and a half. They're doing the thing.
I need
They're
to go back
doing
to
the
work.
thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should test it. Like, so why are you still supporting Trump after Jeffy's emails were released?
I'm saying. I'm telling me. They won't.
MAGA. How
So now
about
I'm
them
staring at an
emails?
email between Jeffy and Peter Thiel.
And how about them emails?
How about his
Now, how
emails?
about them email? How about his email?
Whose shop has that shirt? I'm not sure. I think my husband got it as one of the like TikTok shop.
I know that's right. I'll
ones.
touch my Second Amendment right, is it?
I think it was a TikTok shop thing.
I think my question though is how long, like realistically, for everybody on the panel, how long do we think? Well, how long do you all think this can possibly go on
What do you mean?
in terms of just
How do you
the
mean? Yeah.
before there is?
Before it's too much.
I mean, to a point, it's going to happen until he's on the other side of the dirt.
Jesus Christ.
Partially,
Hopefully,
yeah.
some
It's not
folks.
even just that. It's more like so many of them. Like you can, like
Oh, I'm the
you
current
can
U.S.
tell
ambassador
them
to Turkey.
What?
I
He's
don't
finding more
just I don't know.
profiles.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know. I just sometimes I just ignore Crow when he stims with words out loud.
Sorry, you're not wrong. It does seem intentional as a punishment for the 2020 election.
Monty understood what I was saying. I appreciate Monty for understanding.
Fair. No, so like the reason why I'm gonna say that they're never going to like the majority of them are never going to accept it is because they've bought into the idea that there's this huge ass witch hunt. Because it was the preconceived notion that Trump put in everybody's head to start with before anything even happened. They're gonna come after me because I'm right. They're gonna come after me because I want to make all these changes. They're gonna come after me. It's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. Persecution, etc., etc., etc. So now it's just going to be a whole. They will find every excuse to defend him. Unless he comes out himself and says, "Yeah, I did that," they will defend him until he dies.
Could say he did it. They
I
wouldn't
will
care.
stand by that.
So when the big beautiful day comes,
Yeah.
they will even if it's from natural causes, they will martyr him.
Yeah, they'll say the Democrat did it.
It's so dumb. I'm
Well,
sorry.
somebody said before that they're probably going to do like fucking JFK and like, oh, he's not really gone.
Madness. You can pronounce it however way you like. I don't care. Growing up, it was always Moni. That was my nickname. Was Moni. Moni, short for Monica. A lot of people call me Moni. Doesn't bother me either. Whichever way you want to pronounce it.
Which always sounds weird to me, and I still do it about
I just
half
think of the
time. I'm just
song.
like,
Moni,
my
Moni.
ears.
Moni, Moni.
Oh, I just
I had to actively correct myself to saying Ari.
I use your government name.
Government.
Not the government.
Name? The gubernatorial name?
Yeah, that one.
That one.
People use my
Okay, so
government
legit
name all the time.
Yeah,
until 2024, I didn't know what gubernatorial was. I was like, what the
No,
fuck
that's
is a
fair.
gubernatorial
It's a
race? I'm
horrible
like,
word. It
oh,
doesn't make
that's
any
the
sense.
government.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's so
terrible
weird. I was
word.
like, oh, never mind.
People that have seen
wait, who-
the document that I've dropped into pretty much everybody's Discord at this point, you are free to share that. That is a living document, meaning as more things come out and are shown to be verifiable, I will be adding it. If you're going to go, are you going to add this unsubstantiated thing? No, I won't. I will not add anything unsubstantiated. I'm only adding substantiated things to that
Oh my
document.
god. Did you guys see the AP? So sorry,
that the
Crow.
one
Did you
Caleb
guys see the
posted?
AP news?
Mm-hmm.
Justice Department sues to block California's new congressional map.
That's gonna be
Oh
their
my
distraction. It's their distraction. They're trying anything to not have to deal with the real
This
shit.
is so stupid. This is so.
They're not going to get away with it. Let's be very clear. Let's be very, very clear. If the Supreme Court, since they already have a pending case up there in regards to redistricting by states, let's say the Supreme Court decides in favor of Louisiana's case, right? Then all California has to do is just be like, which for one, it's not even done because of the color of anybody's skin. It's not a discriminatory map. So they have zero leg to stand on. It's constitutional in every single way, shape, or form based off previous rulings about it. Like, it's so insane.
Yeah, this one's like, this is a dumb one. It is so protected. It went through its state legislative committee to get put on the ballot, and then the voters voted for it. Like, I don't see how you.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. It's like it did the will of the people, quite literally. It passed.
Trump is currently signing executive orders with Melania Trump by his side right now.
Oh, he needs her right now. He's like, hey, it's time for your contract, bitch. Get over here.
I was gonna say, is that just to prove she's still there?
She said, "Where's my money, Donald?"
Yeah.
What's up, Crow?
I feel my inner Naquan rising inside me because of what I just fucking read in this email. Jeffy sent Tom Barrack, the current U.S. ambassador to Turkey, while he was overseas, an email that said, "Send photos of you and a child. Make me smile."
The fuck?
Go take a second shower. Bye.
Yeah, no.
It's sad that that doesn't even surprise me.
Donald Trump and Melania's
so
relationship remind me
certified.
of like Uncle Fester and Debbie, where he's like, "Give me a kiss." She says, "Give me a 20."
Give me a kiss.
Not Uncle Debbie. I mean, not Uncle
Uncle
Debbie.
Debbie.
Oh my God.
Uncle Fester.
That was also such a millennial reference, and I
My
love
words
it.
are coming out so wrong today.
Real quick.
No, I love the way the
certified
South Park was
ass-
making fun of it with Melania at the White House.
A specter in the room.
Yes.
So, Certified asked, what about of Grijalva being sworn in? She was sworn in yesterday, and immediately they put it up to, they immediately put up the resolution about
The discharge petition, yeah.
voting on the release of the Epstein file. Yeah, and they were just like, we have other business. We will take care of this in the next couple of days. So it's benched.
So, from what it's looking like because of the rules, right? So they have the discharge petition to bring up a vote. So Mike Johnson has to bring it up to vote, but he has a certain amount of calendar time that he's going to push until the
Yep.
last fucking second to bring it to vote, but he still has to at some point.
Oh, I bet he's going to recess the House today for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all right, we're
Honestly,
on
you're
recess
probably
again
right.
just to avoid the Easting.
Yeah, 7 legislative days. Yeah.
7 legislative days. So, you know what? He might give them, just because of all the heat for how much time they've already had off during the government shutdown, he might hold off until Monday.
I'm about to say this person is just yep. Okay. Yep.
That was a weird.
Got it.
I did.
don't even
Yeah, I
know.
was like, I don't
looked
know.
out of the corner of my eye and just saw a wall of text, and I didn't even read what it said. I just went, goodbye.
Goodbye. We just don't have the energy for this today, or any day actually, as we move forward now.
No, we got time for this shit.
Yeah, so every text and call need to be they are absolutely, they're already on their bullshit. They're going to be on their bullshit even more.
Nancy Mace recently said she's refusing to withdraw her signature.
Yeah, well, and I think it was fun. I thought it was funny he was trying to like do Bobo, because I don't know if you know, like, you have taught an entire group of people being MAGA to double down when they're wrong or when they're not wrong, like just to double down always. Like, you thought bullying Lauren Boebert was gonna work? No, she's just gonna fucking triple down on that shit.
Which is good.
It's a good thing for us in this instance, but
I gotta love how the thing he campaigned on may be the actual coffin nail.
Okay, that's not true. He didn't campaign on it. He was asked about
He said
it
it
once.
once.
It was
Yeah,
all
in the
of the
Fox
other
interview.
Republicans. Yeah, it was all of the other Republicans that decided to then campaign on it after his interview. Sorry, it does bother me that people say that on all sides. I get annoyed when even Republicans say that, and they're like, "Oh, then they like me a little bit more." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not saying it to be on your side. I just like correct information." I'm so fucking.
It was that one time in the Lex Friedman interview.
Yep, it was literally one time. God dang it! Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Ugh. I remember now. Okay, sorry, spicy brain. Okay, once we have all of the names of the 6 Democrats that voted in favor of HR 51, we're making a list. Vote them the fuck out, bitches. 2026
It's also
will
a
be your
really
reckoning.
interesting interview if nobody's ever listened to it because he admits like a bunch of shit that he will not deny he ever said. Like, because that same interview is also the one where he admits that he lost the 2020 election.
If you can find the transcript, send it to me or put it in my
I have
transcript
the whole fucking
part
video.
of my Discord. I don't want to watch him speak. I want to read it because his voice annoys me.
That's fair.
Absolutely fair.
I've listened to enough of his speeches. I listened to the UN speech. I listened to his speech to the generals. I don't want to hear him be long-winded again unless I absolutely have to.
I'm going, Chris. I'm gonna go eat lunch. This is why I do clips on Twitter, though. Because then they just tell me what.
I have the transcript now. I'm gonna actually add the transcript to my source document and send it to you.
You're just feeding into Crow right now.
And it looks like
But no, Hyperfocus is great. I told him that
Who
this morning.
RFK's voice?
not Trump.
Oh, child.
Bro, I was looking for that, by the way.
65-year-old
Where is
men are more fertile than teenage
what?
boys. The weirdest fucking comment ever.
Like what, Blue,
The
you were
doc you were
saying?
just talking about, I was looking for that.
The Justice Department is trying to claim that the redistricting is because that they're trying to like give Hispanic voters an advantage. So they are banking on the Supreme
The
Court
Louisiana
ruling.
case.
Yeah, they're
The
banking on that
Casa
going into
right.
what
versus
it was.
Use that as
Louisiana.
Mhm.
Interesting. I don't think that'll work because they've already said that they didn't do it based off of race, so that's fucking funny.
Yeah, the Trump
And
administration
that's all they have to
accuses
say.
the Trump administration accuses California of racial gerrymandering in violation of the Constitution by using race as a factor to favor Hispanic voters with the new map. It asks the judge to prohibit California from using the new map in any future elections. Race cannot be used as a proxy to advance political interests, but that is precisely what the California General Assembly did with Prop 50.
That is so funny.
The
That is so
lawsuit
funny.
says.
Even if, so let's say the Supreme Court rules in favor of the case that they heard, right? And the Louisiana v. Casa, or it might be Casa v. Louisiana, whatever. Let's say they rule in favor of that. All California has to come back with is say, no, we did it because of the voter population and which side they vote towards. That's literally all they have to say. Case fucking closed. They can't prove it.
But they're
No, we can't,
probably-
Starlight, because unfortunately the DOJ will not sue the state of Texas because they are red, and a state cannot sue another state because of, oh God, there's a clause for it.
What they're really probably trying to do is hold it up in court into the point where they can't implement it in 2026 or by
Right.
2026 by the election. They don't
Sorry,
even,
it's
they
not
don't
a
even
class
want to
action
win.
lawsuit. That doesn't work that way anymore.
No, just California.
Yeah, it's not a class act. Oh, never mind.
Thank you,
Well,
Carl. I just
depending-
saw the
wait,
tag.
Did they sue in California? Because California
Yeah,
is not
this-
going to rule in favor of that.
They're attempting to sue.
Yeah, the
California.
DOJ is suing California.
No, I know. I said, did they file the suit in California? Because the California district judges aren't going to rule in favor. They're going to have to get it all the way they have to get it moved out of that district or circuit court system to even get a ruling in their favor to put a hold on it.
It's filed in the California federal court.
Yeah, it's not going to, they're not going to get a stay.
Eli about to
It
learn
would
what
have
neurodivergent hyperfixation looks like.
I already know what that looks like.
Nah, Crow, I'm pretty sure
said
I
Eli
already have
does.
firsthand experience.
Did you say Ari or Olive?
Eli. Not everything's
No.
about you, Ari.
Screaming.
Oh.
Dramatic.
Monty, look at the White House.
Wow.
Look at the top of it.
4, 3, 2.
Oh shit! What now?
Look at the top of the White House. What do you mean? Just Google the White House?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right outside of probably.
There you go.
Oh my god! Where did I go?
I did a countdown.
I heard,
Oh.
the whisper, I heard the whisper too when I started cackling.
What are you looking at? I'm confused. Like
The
whitehouse.gov?
Democratic shutdown
Yeah,
is
go to
officially over.
whitehouse.gov and look at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it too, and it wasn't until I was already gone that I realized what she was doing.
Somebody drop me down. I gotta teleport.
Hold on, the hottest man is here. Bye, Ari. Have a good day. Hold on.
Hold on before you bring him up.
No!
Okay.
My God.
Oh, I was gonna swap
I
places.
agree.
I mean, I
I
was gonna
agree.
go
Oh, yeah,
down
swap
to where.
places. Hang on,
No,
babe.
it's
Come back
don't
up.
worry about it now. Mommy
No.
about to leave.
Swap!
No, don't worry about it now.
Good job, Olive.
I'm
Naquan,
doing the thing.
Naquan, you're quiet, and my Naquan senses are tingling. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Hi, Bubby.
Hi.
It's been a rough day.
Has it now?
Shaquan.
I guess the swap worked. I'm next to you. Blue's on top of Chicky. It's all over.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I would say
and I'm in the
phrasing, but that
middle,
was intentional.
and I'm just in the middle. I don't like
for
this.
Melania and saying good job.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the. I'm talking.
No, I know. I looked at that.
Okay. I'm like, don't. I like your neck.
Y'all, where is Melania?
She's speaking right now. Oh, now she's not. She's done. Oh God,
I had
I am
this man up
competing
his
with
oh Jesus
my-
Christ! Stop trying to kiss her like that.
I'm competing with my need for information and having to repeatedly shut down like 24 tabs because I hate having a million tabs. But I'm also in research mode, so like I'm like, all right, I got all this over to my document. Shut them all down, reset.
My favorite thing is when I'm done, I just like X, everything.
Not on the
like the
cream
world.
filling.
It sounds like the world's on fire. What? Catch me up. What's going on?
It's just
And,
more about the gross comments with the emails that are coming out.
Yeah, just the child grape defenders.
And Trump supporters are now asking why child grape is wrong.
What?
Yeah, that happened in Dean's, I guess. Not, I guess we listened to it, but
Honey, I sent the video in the
yeah, it's
TikTok
in the
group.
Discord.
Okay.
Manny,
Wait,
are you playing
TikTok or
hooky?
Discord?
No, TikTok
Okay.
at 5 a.m.
Manny, are you playing hooky?
Am I?
No, he's at work.
So you come off a mute for him, but I'm over here asking you your whereabouts. You know what,
Naquan,
Naquan?
Oh,
he
sis,
is
no.
nowhere.
Sorry. I was helping out Sim. So I had my phone down low. I literally.
Oh, okay.
Are
No,
you
I
double dipping?
No, Naquan. First off, I am working on being the fifth most important person in the company at the moment. Okay.
Oh, you trying to get California GDP? I feel you.
Exactly.
Screaming.
Oh, let's ask Manny. Manny, if Johnny has 8 apples,
Oh, God.
okay, and you take 3, how many apples does Johnny have left?
15.
No, you missed it, Manny.
It's better
You
than
missed
mine.
it, Manny. California get $5 billion, so they depend on the government because they pay they get $500 billion, but they pay $800 billion, but they depend on the government for federal funding because they get $500 billion.
I also sent you an article that they're trying to sue California with the DOJ, but I think you already knew about that.
13,000 billion, actually.
Manny's just like, I'm just getting hit by every.
Like everyone is telling
everybody's.
my
something.
sensory
He's so
overload.
confused
Like,
right
I'm
now.
not doing like 2 types of math at this moment.
No.
That's how we
Johnny
felt.
got
How
apples,
we
but
felt,
also
too.
California got sued, and someone saying net negative is also a positive somehow. Like, what's going on?
The best
That's
part,
how we felt.
Wait, Naquan! The best part is we paid off Monica's goal.
That is, thank you, Manny.
Oh,
No problem.
Got my
Also,
TikTok paycheck today.
do you know what building this timeline reminded me?
Hell.
Yes, hell is real,
What?
and we live in it. That in July, Bondi and Patel were called to testify in front of Congress for all this mess, and that got delayed because of the appropriations bullshit. They were supposed to have testified in September and October. What were we doing in September, October?
Being shut down.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see if fucking Adam Schiff remembers that he fucking subpoenaed them.
Wait,
Also, I was about to say something. Sorry, go ahead, Manny.
Oh no, I was just gonna. This is just more of a PSA than anything, because Kayla's asking. I cannot do political shit while at work. Okay, the moment I type in California, they're going to be on my computer. Like, what are you doing, liberal? Okay, so
Not what are you doing, liberal?
Driving the
this is how much it
F-150.
is. Okay, my job. In my job, we have certain auto shops. We haven't reached out to the West Coast yet. So we currently only auto shops we're looking at so far, the majority of them is in Florida.
Well, again,
That's how Republican my job is at the moment, right?
it's similar to the DOJ suing California for the redistricting.
All right, wait, for the what?
Redistricting.
So the DOJ, I thought it was
I sent you the full article on Discord.
wait, what happened to the other lawsuit? Well,
I
the
don't
other
know.
company.
That's the thing. I know they sued him beforehand. I don't know if this is a whole new one.
Okay, so before the redistricting attempt in California, the Republicans of California got with whatever law company and they sued. The federal court threw it out. I think it was like arbitrary and capricious. Then the redistricting happened, they won, and then they sued again the same people. So
This is the Justice Department today suing.
So are there two lawsuits now, or are they adding on to the current one that's there, or did the other people drop theirs because they were like, "God damn, we suck, so let's go get the DOJ"? Like, what?
I'm not saying anything about the other lawsuit in this article.
The
when
other
they don't
lawsuit
cite the
happened
lawsuit, I need
literally. The other lawsuit happened literally like the hour after, or like minutes after Prop 50 passed. Like it was literally like the first headlines you can see after Prop 50 passing is that California is getting sued.
I wish that the articles would put the PDFs in there. Like that
separate.
pisses me off so much. I need the lawsuit. I need the legalese. Like give me that. It's separate.
I think this is it's separate, and the other one is still ongoing. It says that they're joining a court battle that could help determine. Which
I see. So is it separate, or are they when you say joining?
It's a separate suit, but the
Oh,
other one is ongoing.
I thought they're trying to do a threesome now. Menage a trois of court suit of legal cases. I see.
I mean, well, technically, I mean, can we even call it that at this point?
I don't know.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking for
You know, for the party of vanilla, they sure like to get freaky.
they're fucking freaky frogs who are ashamed of themselves. I want to be really clear about this.
As the most non-melanated person on that list, I think most vanilla people don't understand the outstretching of different.
What?
Manny,
what the hell happened? No, this is them joining that case.
Like the outstretching.
The outstretching of different.
No, my mom called me in the middle of that.
Was the first case about heavy duty and light duty trucks?
What?
Naquan, what?
Because there's another lawsuit that they have against them that they
about
filed
redistricting.
Yo, we literally said redistricting. About heavy duty trucks and light duty.
Get off of Internet Explorer.
Are you telling me that the DOJ is suing them because of their trucks?
They don't have them right trucks.
So no, it's saying the Justice
I know
Department
what's
is.
wrong with it.
It's saying that
I
the
saw that
Justice
coming a mile away.
the Justice Department is joining a case challenging the new map that was brought by the California Republican Party last week.
Okay,
So this is
so they're double teaming.
Yeah.
They're double teaming California. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to have to join up with the Republicans representing this California, because while the Department of Justice has wide berth on who they can sue and why they can sue, they still have to be a damaged party, which they are not in any way, shape, or form. And then it's going to be very easy for like what Starlight is saying in the comments that I was going to bring up too, for California to turn around and be like, except we see in Texas, they used race, but you're not suing them. So on their own, the Department of Justice is not going to succeed on the basis that they're not an injured party.
So yeah,
But
they
with
are attached
California,
they're attaching this to the California Republican Party's case.
They probably
But
think
the
it'll give it
Californians
more
were,
weight by having the federal justice system behind them.
but they lost the first lawsuit
Right.
prior to the election. So what are
I don't,
they?
I don't know for sure if a judge can dismiss with prejudice a case that was brought up by the Department of Justice.
Fuck.
Yeah. The Trump administration accuses California of racial gerrymandering and violation of the Constitution by using race as a factor to favor Hispanic voters with the new map.
Listen, I'll ask the attorney in my server when I sit down.
Okay.
So his opinion, because he also lives in California. So there's that.
I just don't see this like standing. But on redistricting, Kansas
Naquan,
didn't
this
have
is
the
an old
votes.
case. This is a different thing. This is from August.
Okay, bye. Gotta drop back down. Gotta walk inside.
Bye, Ari. We love you.
Bye.
Kansas didn't have a case, or Kansas didn't have the votes to do theirs.
Mhm.
So love that, because that's fucking weird. Who else was it that found that they
Utah had theirs, like the Supreme Court in Utah rejected the Republicans' proposed redistricting and instead selected the map that was done by an independent redistricting.
I know, but that was because it was a lawsuit, right? Like they had to.
That would have had to be if it got that
I,
far.
yeah, I think it was a
We
lawsuit.
did, Crystal. We heard. I repeated it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, Utah had to
I think
because
Indiana was having problems getting votes for redistricting.
Yep, Twister. We had this conversation. Yep.
not Maine. I think Maine said they're not. I think Delaware said they're not. Virginia, I think the Republicans in Virginia tried. What's going on with Florida? I believe theirs is. I think theirs is a lawsuit, not a. It's mixed bag. I think theirs is a lawsuit, but some of the Republicans are saying that they want to do it.
Bonos Palante et al. Versus Florida House of Representatives, a coalition of election 3 congressional districts and 7
Looks like
states.
they're waiting for the Supreme Court case.
So they're waiting for Louisiana.
Yeah. So Ron DeSantis said basically they're waiting on that, and if it will necessitate new congressional redistricting.
So they're waiting for Louisiana to win.
The last action was a week ago with the secretary's notice of filing mediator's report.
If this loss, go ahead.
I know that's old, but that's what I was asking. Is this like they're suing the shit out of California for a lot of dumb shit?
Oh yeah.
They're suing the fuck out of them for
because
a lot of
Republicans
dumb
hate
shit.
California.
Like the
It's
amount
California.
of cases, the amount of cases I see that's open against California right now is fucking ridiculous.
But I mean, it's because it's California. California and New York, if it works against one of those two states, they will then throw it into Colorado, Washington, Oregon, Maine, New Jersey. They'll throw it into the rest of them, right? But if it doesn't work in California or New York, they're not going to try it anywhere else. Like that's just the way it goes.
Why the fuck are you suing a state that wants light duty trucks that's gonna stop the pollution in the air? Why the fuck are y'all suing them over that?
Oil companies,
Yeah.
lobbyists. That's why it's lobbyists. So
Then I feel like there's like a 10th Amendment precedent that's involved as well.
I'm sure I'm sure that half of the lawsuits that are against these two states are dealing with the 10th Amendment and like trying to weaken the 10th Amendment. Okay, so Missouri, are they also redistricting?
Missouri passed theirs, I think.
They passed theirs? Okay. I need to update my document on who has redistrict and who hasn't yet and who's still looking to. I know Ohio has to because it's in their state constitution. So there's that.
Yeah, the Missouri First Map signed into law by Governor Mike Kehoe, however you pronounce that, on September 28th, 2025.
I wasn't even paying attention. I just heard Ohio and got immediately embarrassed.
Ohio has to redistrict because it's in the state's constitution. I just don't know where they are at with it, but yeah, Ohio has to.
I think I remember seeing something about that recently.
Trying to think who else. I haven't heard shit about like the other states like Wyoming, Idaho, South Dakota, North Dakota. I don't know anything about them.
I was like, Colorado's not looking into it right now. We have like really particular rules about our redistricting too.
I'm a genius, and I need to share my genius with everybody.
Didn't you tell people to pay for that first, Crow? That's weird.
No. I give my genius for free because I'm just a nice person already.
Okay.
You ever wake up to find your inbox is trending? 20,000 emails suddenly released to the American people, and suddenly you have to scramble to call every Republican in your Rolodex to get them to go back on something you said you would do years ago. That thing you said was real, and on Pam Bondi's desk, you have to convince people is a hoax. All the while trying to find a way to blame the Democrats.
That's what it feels like to drive a Ford F-150.
That's what it feels like to drive a Ford F-150.
My
I would just change it and say that's what it feels like to be a Republican in 2025.
I want that as a sound clip.
Yeah, on that note, I'm dropping y'all down. I'm gonna go eat lunch. But I love you all so much. You guys are goofy. Thank goodness. Oh, now I gotta figure out my boxes again. Why can't I do this? Okay, I can do it. All right. I love you all so much. Thank you for spending time with us. We had interesting conversations with the MAGA today. Nobody really trying to defend this. I wonder why. They want to talk about everything else and vilify me and my family versus doing this. It's a sign. The next live, perfect question, is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. Time zones are stupid, but here we are. So 10 a.m. Mountain Time, I will see you all back here. I do have a Discord if you guys want to be a part of that. That is in my bio. Small bit of verification, and we can get you in there. I also post my lives every single day the next day onto YouTube. You guys can check that out. That link is also in my bio. Let me double check and make sure I thank Lenati. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you, DNC Warrior. And of course, thank you, Olive and Manny, who cleared out my goal within the first 5 minutes. I appreciate you all so, so much. That is going to be Christmas money. I guarantee you that's Christmas money. Baby girl needs a karaoke machine. So we're going to get baby girl a karaoke machine for Christmas. Thank you guys so, so much. I'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. Certified. Thank you for being in here and supporting. I don't think we have a raid set up. I don't know that anybody's going live, and that is okay. People have lives. It's too much sometimes. That's what I'm going to say. Remember to unplug, take care of yourselves, spend time with friends and family, and keep fighting that good fight. We will keep fighting too. Audie is the best creator agent. If you are a creator and don't have an agent, fill out that application with Audie and we'll get you in here as her agent. Did I get all the plugs in? All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.